I was muted. What is good, everybody? What's up? Sorry I'm a little late. I wanted to make sure I did this game today. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but since we haven't done any Australia matchups, I just had to find a way. I'm a little bit late. It's my sister's having a baby in a couple months, so shout out, or not even a couple months, a month and a half now. Yeah, like a month and a half now. So we were ordering some things off her registry for her baby shower that's coming up. And so I was doing that and I got a little sidetracked, didn't realize the time. But I am here now. So I appreciate everybody for being here. Sorry if you jumped in and I was just not here and you're like, oh, damn, screw this guy. I totally understand. But we're here now. What up, Will? How you doing, brother? Said England should have given Namibia the win for the moral victory. That's funny. Yeah, how I saw they won. They only played 10 overs, right? Is that what I saw earlier? I didn't keep up with the games that much this morning. Today, I literally slept, guys. Like we got off stream last night, laid down, drank a couple beers. Skyla passed out like immediately. I couldn't sleep because my sleep schedule is all messed up right now. But then we slept, woke up, got Waffle House, and then slept again. So I'm like fully rested for once. It's nice. What up, way back? How you doing, my brother? I'm gonna get the score and everything up in just a second. What up, Burb? Said, yeah, main star service in the building. What's up? Australia for the win easily. Yeah, I mean, I think Australia is definitely the favorite. Now I know for England, it's a matter of run rate, right? On who moves on. Now, if Scotland were to win, then they move on for sure. But if for some reason the run rate's bad for Scotland, then England has a chance, correct? I know I was looking up a little bit of it earlier, but I still learning, so I wasn't 100% sure. Let's see. What up, Robot Ved? Yeah, since it rained, so they have to shorten the game. Yeah, I saw that. They only had 10 overs. Yeah. At least it didn't get canceled. Kibaru, what up, man? So what up, fellas? Awesome. Thank you. I knew a little something. I knew a little something. If Scotland lose, they are out. Oh, so if Scotland loses, it don't matter. They're out. So England moves in. Okay, cool. All right, let me get I got the game up. I know we're already almost halfway through the third over. Let me get the scoreboard up, and then we'll get it going from there, and I'll be locked in 100%. This one? No, not that one. Is it this one? Nope. What the heck? All right, is it that one? I can't. Okay, no, it's not that one. Goodness gracious, man. My eyes are like not eyeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? No? There it is. I found it. All right, let me edit this real quick. Make me a little bigger.
Is this cute?
Do
we like this?
Oh, cute. Media slot. All right. Save. And put on this one, and there we go. Okay. I'm here now. Now I'm locked in. Robot Vet said England has a higher NRR, so if lose, they can't go through. Gotcha. If they can't go through if Scotland loses. So this game is irrelevant then. I thought there was a way. I just wasn't sure what exactly what it was. We got a high shot. Looks like it's going to be long enough. It will. Here in St. Lucia for the 6. Let's see. England run rate is higher than Scotland. Their run rate's higher than Scotland. Scotland 1 for 7. Hoping for Scotland to pull an upset. Okay. So yeah, let us know who you're rooting for. Rooting for is what I was trying to say.
Oh, damn.
Goodness gracious. I'm gonna get a poll up on here in just a second as well. I said I'm running a little crazy. We weren't supposed to stream tonight. But I feel well rested. And to be honest, I really just wanted to check out this game. Almost got a wicket. It's going to be caught off the bounce. Last bowl for the over. All right, polls up. Yo, what up, Ron? How you doing, brother? Rob, no, sorry, I said that wrong. Okay. Australia should throw for the memes. For the memes? Goodness gracious. What you want Australia in? Or sorry, you want England in, Redneck? What's up, man? If Scotland wins, they go through. If Scotland loses, England goes through. Okay. Gotcha. Masrur, what's up, man? Masrur. England beat Namibia in a rain-shortened match that helped their net run rate eclipse Scotland's. Okay, yeah, because I saw they won by like 40, right? It was like 30 or 40 runs. It was a lot. Let's see. What up, Maze Killer says Scotland qualifies if they win or the game's a washout. Only way England qualifies is if Scotland loses, which is what probably will happen, though. I hope the Scots win. Okay. All right. So, I mean, this is an important game then for England. Not as important for Aussie, but, maybe, kicking their rivals, England, out of the tournament. So they probably want to do that. I can see that. I'm hoping for a washout so the Palms are out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a washout today. There was only a 4% chance of rain. I made sure I went and checked that earlier. I think it's supposed to be all good. Almost had the catch out. Just drops it. He's reaching high, back shoulder. Just couldn't get a hold of it. High jump, just off the fingertips. Tough luck. Where's 9? Yeah, so Non's not going to be here today. So like I said, we really weren't planning on streaming today. Like this was not a planned stream at all. Today was supposed to be an off day. I think he may be joining over with Dolph a little bit later this evening for the boxing match. But today was just a chill day. We were planning on having a day off, but I actually got some good sleep. And then Skylar's leaving me in like a little bit. So I was like, I'm gonna be here alone, bored. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead, go live with you guys, chat it up. She's giving me ugly looks. Why are you looking at me like that? Rain suck. Absolutely does suck, man. Absolutely does suck. I know we started getting some crazy comments in our the stream from yesterday, from Friday morning with the washout. Simple equation: Australia win and England qualify. If Scotland win or match washes out, Scotland qualify. Okay, perfect. Thank you. What boxing? I know there's a I think it's for Days End. Is Javante Tank Davis facing off against, I can't remember his opponent's name, but it's a title match for them too. A lot of people think Tank might end up losing his title. And then there's another good fight inside of there too, but I can't remember. I like watching boxing, but I don't keep up with the boxing world like crazy. I also know there's a big fight going on in England right now as well. Someone was telling us about yesterday, but I can't remember who. Another good shot. Yeah, that's going to be gone again. Another six. Scotland doing well so far. Not even finished with the fourth over. Already 25 runs. Just one wicket. We got over 10 runs in this over alone. Still one more bat to go. McMullen, 17 runs for 10 balls so far. Stark. Fast bowler is going to get shot. Almost caught again. Two missed wicket opportunities for Australia. Both tough catches, but ones that absolutely they'd love to see happen. Scotland are pretty good, huh? They're playing really well right now, Andre. So I'm very new. So everybody, if anybody wants to explain, cricket a little bit to Andre. I don't believe, Andre, you don't follow cricket, right? You're more U.S. sports guy, right? I think so. Said, yeah, this is an irrelevant game for Australia. So theoretically, they could throw the game so England doesn't qualify. Do you think they would actually do that, though? Because that could be funny. I just said Davis versus Martin. Thank you, Andre. That's what it was. Thank you. Yo, Meg, what is... I don't know what button I just pressed there. But I'm here. Sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. Let me get the screen back shared again. That one. Yes. Okay. All right. There we go. But thank you for coming to member, Meg. How you been? Long time no talk. Hope everything's been well with you. I think last time we talked to you, you had injured your foot, right? How's that doing? Burb said Scotland is probably the next full member. Yeah, Adrian was telling us about that yesterday. I think he was actually supposed to send us a link to explain like all the different qualifications you need to become a full member. The only ones we know so far is you have to have qualified for three T20 World Cup events. You have to have a women's team, and then he said he would send us a list of the rest. But I think you forgot, and I forgot too. Meg said, now a sport I can get into with the $5. Megan, appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, and are y'all able to hear my noises that I'm making in the background? You're supposed to, but it wasn't working yesterday. Let me check if it's connected right. Y'all should have been able to hear that. Y'all heard hell yeah, right? Okay. Wayback say McMullen's got to go. Absolutely has to go right now. Got Maxwell bowling to Muncie. Little spin bowler. Good shot at it. That's going to be gone for 6 again. Scotland. You know what? regardless if Australia's letting them move on or not, Scotland didn't come to play. They saw they had to win. The pressure was on them, and they're showing up right now. I just said, yeah, I have quite literally zero idea about cricket. Andre, I'm telling you, brother, you figure it out, man. It's a fun sport. Another back-to-back sixes. George Munson again. This is might get out of hand early in St. Lucia. Yeah, Andre, I'm telling you, man, it's a fun sport. It was a little difficult to understand in the first part of it, when we first started watching, but once we got a good understanding of it, it's very enjoyable. Another great shot for 4. 1. We got a dot ball, 1 run, 6, 6, and 4. 43 runs and just 5 overs with only 1 wicket, 8.6 run rate early on for Scotland. Let's see. Let's see. No chance the Aussies throw this. We had the Palms. Andre said, still got to support, though, for sure. Hey, man, Andre, appreciate that, man. We'll be live next week for some USA games. Our USA live streams have been popping off. I think they play 19th. Let me I can pull up the calendar and tell you exactly. Hold up. Is it 19th, 21st, and 23rd? Is that what it is, guys? I think that's what it is. We'll be playing South Africa. I think it's South Africa, either West Indies, and then either England or Scotland. So this is actually important for us because we could be playing Scotland possibly. Oh, they hate the Palms? Oh, do they really? That's funny. Said no way the Aussies throw this match. Yeah, I mean, I figured not, but maybe they'd just be petty, not wanting England to make it through. Right, that's fine. Down with a lung infection. Now Meg, you have some of the worst luck. Well, I hope you feel better, Meg, and I'm glad the injury's better as well. Australia would like nothing more than to beat England in the semifinals. I respect that. All right. Let's see. Sorry, Scotland will still have to wait. What up, Gintoki Sakta? This game is crucial for Australia because they hinted at losing on purpose to eliminate England, which the ICC does not allow. Oh, I would imagine there are strict rules to make sure to, enforce the, what's that word? I know there's a word for it. If not, I'm series 1, but good with the words. The integrity of the game. Said, but they won't throw a game to make it happen. I'm Aussie. I've watched this game my whole life. I bet so. I believe that too. Robot Vet said, Andre, if you'd like, there is a really good video explain cricket named Cricket Explained for baseball fans. Even if you don't watch baseball, it's a really good explanation. Yeah, they have a very good explanation. Nin's explanation is okay, but the Cricket Explained for baseball was definitely better. It was more relatable for someone that seen baseball. You know a little bit what's going on. This explained it that way. It was definitely helpful. Watched my whole life, so please feel free to ask any questions. Yeah, that's the best part about the cricket community. They're always willing to, always willing to help out and help us understand the game. Megan with the $5 donation again. Megan, we appreciate you. You're doing too much, Meg. You're doing too much, but thank you. Thank you so much. Said, watch my whole life. Feel free to ask any questions, as I've also umpired. Oh, have you, Meg? Oh, that's cool. How was that? Did you enjoy being an ump? Megan said, watched my whole life. Also, Aussie would want to beat England fair and square instead of throwing a game. Yeah. Reach for it and sends it right into the deep fielder. They'll get 1 run off it. Still another very good over so far. 7 runs here with 1 bat to go in the 6th. This St. Lucia Stadium looks like, when we were looking through the stadium videos, this was the one that felt historic. Like, I know they said it was named after, they changed the name after one of the players recently that when he still played for the team, I believe. Another good shot for Scotland. That'll be 4 again. My goodness. 11 in the 6th. 9 run rate right now for Scotland. 54 points, runs, and 1 wicket. Masood says, if team batting in second inning bats a minimum of 5 overs after the team that batted first and then rain washes out, a winner is determined by the DLS method. Yeah, that's what people have been telling us. We haven't like learned the math equation yet for it, but they explained how it was used for us. So I'm gonna have to do some research and try to understand it. I know a lot of people say that we don't need to, that they figure it out for you, but I still just want to know. Bunny says, Aussie will win, bro. I think so. Yep. Youngest female umpire in the state. Loved it, but doesn't get a huge amount of respect from some players. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I can see that, but that's still awesome. I mean, young and a woman. Absolutely. That's so awesome. Or young and a female. Gintoki says, knowing Australia, they can do anything. You all forget the infamous sandpaper incident. What's the sandpaper incident? I haven't heard that one. Zampa now bowling for Australia. Good shot out deep. It's going to be a 1 run. Been to St. Lucia Stadium a few years ago. All I could smell was the local green herbs. Smell like Bob Marley's house. That just makes the stadium even greater. I don't know why. It just has like one of those like classic feels. It's not modernized, and like, so it's not like super fancy and everything, but it just looks cozy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, yeah, they got bands. That's been my favorite thing with the West Indies in general. Every stadium, there's been some type of performance, whether it's bands, dancing, some type of instruments playing throughout the game. You could tell that that's a big part of their culture out there. It's really cool. Another good shot. Just couldn't get to it, but it will be saved for the 4. Bring in 1 run. Sandpaper was used today. Oh, I did hear about that, actually. You're right. I did hear about that. So sandpaper was used to damage the ball, which is tampering and not allowed. Players were suspended. Wow, that's crazy. Damon said, is the match a over-reduced match or no? No, it's not over-reduced. So there's actually no rain here. There was a 4% chance of rain from what I read earlier today, but I think everything is going to be A-okay. Big shot. Possibly for 6. And it will be out the back fence. Almost to the fans. Said 99% of people who watch do not know the formula. Don't worry. Yeah, that's what everybody's telling us. I'm just like, it's just how I am with certain things. Like, I like to know, like, the fine details. Eventually. I'm not going to try and confuse myself, but I like to have a good general idea. Zampa's good. He's good. All right, we'll see what we can do here. 8 runs so far. Another good shot. And it's going to split right between them. Can the cover get there? Just can't. Another 4. What up, Mal? Said, love your coverage, but in 2 hours, the Pies play the Roos at the G, and we know where footy stands, number 1. Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. What's the what's the Pies short for, Mal? We need to get into. You're talking about AFL, right, Mal? I know some people have referred to footy as NRL. Some have referred to footy as AFL. I just never know anymore. If you talk about AFL, that's something we need to get into. We've been talking about it. All of our videos never really got a whole lot of traction, so we just weren't sure how many people would show up. Especially, when we do those games, most of the time we have to get up at like 3-4 in the morning to cover it, or just not sleep. We will be live for the State of Origin game 2. We missed game 1, unfortunately, but we will be here for game 2. And are expected to be here for game 3 as well. The only way something like that won't happen is, like I said earlier, the reason I was late was due to getting a gift for my my sister, she has her baby shower coming up at the end of the month. And she's going to be due right around the time of game 3 for State of Origin. So that'd be the only way I'd miss it. But appreciate the comment. Sajith, what up, man? Said, bro, why aren't you watching the Euros? Well, I wanted to give Australia some love because in the beginning, the reason why we even did cricket in the first place was because our Australian supporters told us to check it out. And actually, I don't even know why I'm not wearing my Brisbane Heat hat. Babe, can you hand my Heat the hat right above you? Can you hand me the hat right above you? So I had to make sure we did one. I did see a video earlier of oh my god, who's playing Italy? Albania. All the Albania fans were like in the streets mocking the Italian fans by breaking spaghetti noodles. I thought it was hilarious. Another big shot. That's for 6 again. Scotland running it up. But you got any score updates, Sajith? Who's been looking dominant so far? David said math is a hard rule of range shortened cricket. Yeah. We saw like the wiki page for it. It was like just a confusing math equation. We're like, we'll get there eventually. It's like the first thing we thought. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, Sam used sandpaper to scrub the ball to alter, which became a scandal. P2 high profile players are banned. Wow, that's crazy. You said I learned the equation by hand, but now they use computers to work out, and the hand equation to the umpires on the field to. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I guess it also takes human error out, also speeds the process up, so that makes sense. Jample fan said, lifelong cricket fan here. I appreciate you guys giving the sport a chance. I looked into baseball during the Barry Bonds chasing the record. I liked it. Yo, hey, Barry Bonds. I don't care if he was on steroids, guys. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I think baseball was better whenever steroids were involved. You know, maybe I might be rare on that, but Barry Bonds not getting into the Hall of Fame, ridiculous, man. Yeah, that record chase was amazing. My dad actually played minor league for the Giants before I was born. I used to have his training jacket, but I lost it. I don't know where it is. It must have got lost in a box somewhere in one of our moves, but or my sister might have it. I'm not sure. Gintoki says it will be fun if Aussie lose the match anyhow, and their captain might have a good chance of getting suspension if they can't prove that they didn't lose intentionally. That's interesting. How do they go about doing that? Because we've had people talk about how there was like a big scandals for a while of like teams like cheating, dropping balls on purpose, and different things like that. Like one of our reactions we watched was like cricket mistakes or bloopers, and somebody dropped like an easy catch, and someone told me that he actually got suspended because they believed he was cheating. That should not be a wide, right? Yeah, just decide not to hit that one. Smart. Now you say goo pies. Go pies. Collingwood Magpies. Okay. Gotcha. Wayback says this must be a small ground. Let me see. Size of St. Lucia cricket ground. I don't want to when I search size, it keeps giving me like the capacity. I want to know the actual field size. Field size of St. Louis cricket ground. I'm having trouble finding it, guys. If anybody knows, let me know. I think it does look a little small, but I'm not sure. Like that left side that way is looks long. David Warner was banned. This is this last tournament before retirement. Oh wow. And he got banned. Wow, crazy. David said, pulling for the Scots on this one. Be good to have 2 associate teams in the group. Yes, someone else Adrian was telling us about that yesterday. Yeah, it's been a good year for associate groups because I know Afghanistan made it through too, which aren't they associate, but they're like basically about to get put into the into a full member status. Scotland's associate, USA's associate. Both trying to get their way in. I know Afghanistan, they're like kind of moving some of the rules around because of the Taliban. Megan said footy is rugby league. Okay. Or is rugby. So like we're talking like legit rugby or league. Magpies kind of AFL. Okay, thank you, Mal. Appreciate that. Well, shoot, I hope it ends up being a good game. Who you cheering for, Mal? Megan obviously is cheering for Collingwood. Said don't start. Rugby is rugby. It isn't footy. I get confused, guys. That's why I talk about it. I do get confused because we get told a lot of different things. Sajid, footy is football. Well, see, and in Australia, they don't call football. They call it soccer like America does. Melbourne footy is AFL. Sydney footy is rugby league. Yeah, see, that's where my confusion comes in. It depends on where they're from. Again, couple more runs. 10.2 run rate so far for Scotland. Really showing up. Maxwell out there bowling right now to McMullen. 51 runs for 27 at-bats. Oh, just missed a piece of it. They are going to stretch the one. Australia a little slow to get in. It does feel like they know that they're in, and their energy just isn't all there. Like, I don't know if I'd say they're throwing, but they're definitely not playing at 100%. It kind of reminds me of the Celtics the other night. Like, you know, they felt confident. They were chilling. You know, they're not throwing on purpose, but don't look like their energy's there right now. Ooh. Scott batter try to take all of it. It just goes off the toe of the bat and dribbles out. No run. Cricket's first World Cup started in ODI format with women in 1973, 2 years before the first men's edition, making it the only sport in history to start a World Cup with women before men. Damn. That time is gone. 4-6. 6 more again. Scotland doing it all right now, man. That's really cool. I didn't know that, Mr. And am I saying Masrur? Am I saying your name right? I feel like that's another big shot. There's a fielder. There we go. Finally, Australia bringing in a wicket. It's been since the early goings. I think maybe since the first over. But finally, McMullen will take a seat after 51 runs on 28 at-bats. Said, do you know without rugby, none of those other codes exist? Talk about rugby union. Yeah, I mean, the story behind that is also like really interesting too, Matt, because rugby league started because rugby union didn't want the rich to play or didn't want the poor to play rugby union anymore. So they had to go off and make their own league. Footy is short for football. Can be either AFL or NRL, but mostly AFL. Yeah, that's what I thought too way back. Said, y'all be nice. Y'all be nice. Damon Robinson said both my Aussie clubs are pretty much out of it. Tigers and Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs are struggling. I don't know much about AFL yet. Like we know the rules and stuff like a good bit, but I don't keep up with the teams as much. NRL, I try to keep up as much as I can through Blaze from BKR Sports. So shout out Blaze. Make sure if y'all aren't subscribed to him, y'all go and do that. And most of y'all from Australia probably know of him. He's a dog, man. We met him. He commented on one of our videos a couple months back. We had him on for a podcast. It was really cool guy. Puts on one hell of a commentary, play-by-play commentary during all the games. And he works hard, man. I feel like he's live 3 or 4 times a week, going live for like 8 hours. I don't know how he does. He covers every single game. The only time he misses is if he has to go out of town for a Titans game and can't go live from the hotel. Sajid said Italy won 2-1. They won 2-1. Thanks for the update, Sajid. Richard Green, 6. They running it up, Richard. They running it up. Spain won 3-0 against Croatia. Swiss won 3-1 over Hungary. Germany won 5-1 against Scotland. Wow. Depends on what level of code of conduct violation ICC deem it as being. That makes sense. Is Shohei Ohtani in major or minor? Oh, major league. No. Ohtani's the real deal, man. He's probably one of the craziest things we've seen in baseball in quite some time. You know, someone that can do it all, pitches at the at the highest ability, bats at the highest ability, also a damn good fielder. He's one heck of a player. Yeah, he's brilliant. Yes. So all this intentional losing talk is crap. We play to win. Oh yeah. I'm with you, Mal. I'm not I'm not insinuating that. I'm saying that you can just tell that they're playing at ease a little bit right now. A couple balls that have kind of trickled across, not easy to get to, but you don't see the usual effort to try and get there and make a play at it. All right. Yes, baby.
What is Zoe's favorite animal?
A sloth.
Getting this for the baby.
We're getting this for the baby. What is it?
It's for him to hold his noonie on.
I think she has one already. I think Axe Blythe. I think someone bought it.
Chill out with ordering shit.
Yeah. Gintoki said sometimes players are charged of match fixing, like Amir of Pakistan was banned for a long period for time before making the comeback in his World Cup. I think that's the name that we were told about in one of our videos. I think that was actually the guy that was in the blooper reaction thing that we did. So that makes sense. Burb said they are full members. They shouldn't be, but they are. Who are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Pakistan, Burb? I mean, Afghanistan. Okay, so they are full members. Okay, I think I couldn't remember how what Adrian was trying to tell me. I couldn't remember if he was saying that they sped up their process and made them full members, even though they don't have a women's team. I couldn't remember if he said they actually did it or they were in the process of doing it. So thank you. Yeah, it just got elevated. Lots of spin bowling here. Absolutely, yeah, it's been a lot of spin bowling. Oh my god, that's cute. That's cute. Add to the cart. Inside. Give us a boo, Carlton. Wait, who we booing? Hold on. I got a boo thing. Hold up now. Somewhere on here. I think I'm blind, guys. Oh, here we go.
Boo this man!
Netherlands is the best associate nation currently. Netherlands. Okay. I wonder how many runs Scotland's need to lift the run rate above England. Anyone? So I think they just have to win way back. I think that's what everyone's telling. If they win, they move on. If they lose, they do not. Unless there's a way for them to have the run rate so high that even a loss could move it. That I'm unsure of. Somebody, if y'all know the answer for way back, please post in the chat. Krieg was the first sport to host a Women's World Cup. So this is the first, man, that's actually cool. It's really cool. 28 balls, not bats. Yeah, it's getting terms mixed up, main star. We call it in baseball, we call it at bats, and that's basically what I'm saying at 28 at bats, but I know it's 28, he's facing 28 balls, 28 deliveries. I understand that. It's just same thing, different wording. We get, we do cover so many sports. Sometimes the terms and slangs for it kind of get mixed around a bit. What you doing? Breaking stuff?
No, I had a water droplet. I want to get this one.
The kilts have had their fun. Time to keel over. That's crazy. The kilts. So he's saying Aussie about to take over from here. I understand. First 10 overs, 96 runs, just 2 wickets. Good set of overs so far. Halfway through their batting, their inning. Well, it's pronounced Masrur, but thanks. Masrur. Way back a lot. Oh, it's a lot? Okay, I got you. Yo, remember the name? Say what up, Sajid from another account. What up? Oh, this is Sajid. What's up, man? Yo, Hydra. What's up, man? Hey, yo, everybody, shout out Hydra. I don't think I have a command for Hydra, but if you want to click on his name so you can go subscribe to his channel, please go and do so. Hydra will be helping us out with our Discord right once things settle down and we're not having to stream every single day. He's going to help us get it a lot more I don't know what the right word is. Just a lot more enjoyable to use, you know, not as cluttered, more organized, you know, get us the right bots in there and all that stuff. That way y'all can have a good time. If y'all want to go ahead and subscribe to our Discord or join our Discord, the link will be dropped down right below. That's funny. Megan can teach you AFL too. I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can. Said love the Heat hat. Been a member of the Heat for 5 years. Have you really been, Megan? Yeah, this was gifted us from Nate way back when, way early in the day. All right, I think it's about beer 30. I was kind of waiting to decide when I was gonna crack one open. I think I'm good now. Can't find what?
Outfit. I don't even know if I would be even.
Big shot again. That's gone for 6. Oh, and I'm sorry. I thought it was McMullen that got out. It was not McMullen. It was Muncie that got out. So McMullen's still at bat here. So I did make a mistake on that. My fault, guys. I'm sure somebody corrected me in here. Scots are good. They're playing really good right now. Absolutely. Another spin bowl. Good. Way to find the gap. Should get 1 run there. People saying Aussie throwing the game is ridiculous. They won't even if they do it. It would be difficult to prove quality for it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely, Bunny. Absolutely. I don't think anyone's saying in here that they're definitely throwing. Will you show me, babe? You found the outfit?
It's so cute, but I don't even know if I'm considered as aunt.
I mean, so get it. I mean, you're considered as aunt as of right now. I mean, unless you mess around and be dumb.
Better figure your stuff out.
Don't be coming at me. Scots will be top of the group if they win. Will they be? Yeah, because they'll be in the group with it's USA, USA, Scotland, South Africa, and who's the other team? There's one other team. I don't know why my brain's farting. I said it earlier too. My brain's farting now. A lot of people have been telling us that South Africa has been playing really well also this year. But they almost lost to Nepal the other night. I don't know how they got lucky and didn't lose. Like, I was watching that game, and I'm like, oh, man, it's over. Nepal came up, showed out, and then next thing you know, it was like they had like 2 straight back-to-back wickets happen. All the momentum got taken out, and then they had 3 balls. They needed just 1 run to tie, 2 for the lead, and missed them both. And I believe that is a wicket here for Aussie. That'll be number 3 at 11.2 overs so far. Good job by Zampa. Oh, what's up, Cameron? Oh, I forgot the game is. I totally forgot the hockey game's on today. Oh no.
Oh man, we just cleaned.
I know. I'm like I put this salt stuff in my beard. It makes it explode every now and then, and that's what it just did. And I cut my thumb. But damn, Edmonton, they fighting tonight, huh? Try not to go out in 4-0. Megan said, "Gonna head out. Great to see you too, Meg. And appreciate you for becoming a member and all the donos. Truly, it's all love. I'll make sure to tell Non about it. That's the way he can message and tell you thank you as well. We appreciate you, Meg." Said run weight doesn't matter. If they win, they are through. Yes. What up, Ben? Nah, they lose, they out. Gotcha. There are 12 ICC full members, underdog teams among full members: Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, Ireland, and Afghanistan. Those are underdog teams that are full members. Gotcha. Bangladesh played well against Sri Lanka. Oh, I was able to watch that game. Weren't able to go live. Originally, the plan was for the games that we were going to go to in Texas, we're going to be USA versus Pakistan, and then we were also going to try to go to Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka, since we knew that's a pretty big rivalry. But unfortunately, because they were on weekdays, I was going to have to miss like 4 days of work, and I just couldn't do that. So the Oman game kind of threw that run rate out the window when England played them. I got you. Scotland go through if it rains, or they win. They just need a no result. Beer o'clock. Yes, it was beer o'clock, Meg. Yeah, there's no rain in St. Lucia, James. No rain. I think it was only 4% earlier. So I think this game is Australia to lose. They can easily chase 220 plus against Scotland's bowling attack if they want to. Are Scotland not strong bowlers? Instead of spin bowling, no, it's not. But it could be. I mean, could be tiring them out. I mean, they're having a really crack at it since the ball's coming in slower. But I mean, Scotland seems really composed handling them right now, not overextending or overreaching. Oh no, his foot stayed in. I thought his foot might have stretched past the crease. You said their bowling's not bad. McMullen is a perfect bowler for these kind of pitches. So how does this pitch play in the West Indies? We know how all the different pitches were in the U.S. How the West Indies been? Had they been batsman favored or bowler favored? Is Australia doing this deliberately to knock England out? Nah, Deepak. Nah. Bro is really good all arounder. If you watch the ODI World Champ qualifier from 2023, talking about McMullen, he's having one hell of a performance right now batting. Yeah, there's just not a lot of direction like on these spin bowls either right now. They're really not moving a whole lot. You know, just a couple, maybe an inch or two. Big Nash said out. Yeah. See, I think I'm about like 5 minutes behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. If I missed your comment, feel free to post it up again. Pie Man. What up, Pie Man? Favorite team is the New Zealand Black Caps. This game term is dinner pies or hoagies or haggis. Yes, you'll find a great rivalry between Australia and England today. In qualification depends on Australia's win. Australia might lose to knock in. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that, but I think a lot of people from Aussies like that's just not their style, and they also wouldn't risk trying, getting accused of throwing. So they don't think they'll do that, which I agree. And yeah, I know the rivalry is really big because it started off as just England, Australia, and South Africa, right? And there was one other. There was 4 teams that when it started off in the beginning, and a lot of it was because of oh goodness, what's the word? It was like a colonization thing. Is why the rivalry became so big. They ended up having a really good World Cup. Absolutely, having a very good World Cup. Found out Zimbabwe might have gotten screwed out of the auto queue due to the making the 8s. Oh, really? Because of USA making the 8s? Oh, wow. Zealand one of the most unluckiest teams. They've had a bad go this year, man. Very bad go this year. It's crazy that world we live in where Corey Anderson from New Zealand is going into the Super 8 with USA, but New Zealand will not be moving forward. Finding any other cute outfits, babe? That one's kind of cute. Little ghost.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. They don't have it for when it would be October. It would be 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And all they have is 0 to 6, which
might work, might not, depending on how big he is. You could take a whole month off work to watch cricket. Shame. I couldn't take. Couldn't take it. I wish, man. I wish. I don't work a whole lot. I mean, I do personal training, so I don't have a super busy schedule, and I do make my own hours. It's like I technically could have gotten off, but it's a commitment thing. When you work with clients and stuff, they're committed to the gym because you're committed to working with them. So when I take weeks off, I feel like I'm letting them down. So, I try to avoid doing it as much as I possibly can. That's cute. It's really cute. Have fun. It said based on rankings. Oh, okay. Aussie are very, very good hitters. Are they very good? See, I've read opposite from what like a lot of people were telling us in the comments. They were saying that their bowling has always been their like strong suit. They've always had like really good fast bowlers. Stark with the delivery, slides under, just goes around the wicket. Good bowl there for Stark. Run rate has decreased a little bit, now at 9.19 for Scotland. This is old, but for fun. Did you see the Noah Lyles statement a few months ago for the NBA calling themselves world champs? I completely agree with him. What are your thoughts on it? I haven't seen it, but I mean, oh wait, no, I did see it. I can't remember what his exact quote was, but I mean, like I understand it, right? Like, but it's also one of the things that's been called that for so long. It's like you're not going to change it because you're going to have to change your full marketing. You also have, rights to the title name. We're going to have a 4 here for Scotland. But I think the only solution to that is, have the NBA do it and then play against the winners of, the what is the Australian League? The Australian League, the FIBA, like all that stuff. Play against the winners of those and see what happens. Pick your 4 semifinalists. Oh, Deepak, you're gonna get me in trouble on this one. I haven't gotten to watch everything, so I have a feeling it's gonna be Australia again. I really want to see how India is going to adjust mentally because I feel like they were like mentally throwing themselves out because of playing in New York because of how bad the pitch was in the field. You could tell it was getting into their heads sometimes whenever they would, see a delivery and the ball would either skid low or bounce higher than it used to. And you could see the frustration in their face. Like, Rohit and Virat are both going to have to step things up. I'd like to see India would make it. I got to remember the brackets as well for the Super 8. I low key like and it might just be me supporting US, but I feel like we might be able to do some surprising things. I don't know. I don't guarantee that we make it, but I think we're going to surprise people and keep some games really close and maybe even take some. What you looking at? I just can't find the sizes.
No, I'm not considered his aunt.
What's up, Lyricarist? I kind of like that name, man. You do music, Lyricarist? You do original music? We are looking for someone to help with like music and stuff. If anyone here does music or knows anyone that's an independent artist that either creates beats or does music and would want to possibly work with us to be featured in like some videos and stuff in the future, especially if we start doing more vlogs, which I would love to do. Definitely reach out to us. You can reach out to us on any of our socials. Instagram and Twitter are probably the 2 easiest. Did you watch Nepal versus South Africa where Nepal lost? I didn't watch it because I was watching the NBA finals, but we were watching the score updates and we were sitting there just watching that last over, just staring at the score of the load screen, waiting to see what happens. I couldn't believe it, man. I thought they had it in the bag for sure. Wow, high bouncer, but gets a crack at it. And I think that's going to go for 6. Cross. What a shot. What a shot by Cross. Oh my God, his head taken off, but turns it for 6. What a over. 14 runs going into the 14th over, or to wrap up the 14th over. Sri Lanka still qualified for the 2026 T20 World Cup because they are the host. Awesome. That's where it's going to be next in 2026. Perfect. Said most of the pitches are made to benefit the play style of their own country. Most West Indian pitches are high scoring pitches. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Rajesh said rooting for the Scots today. Well, make sure you get a vote in the poll. If you haven't already, the poll is up. You can go ahead and leave your vote on the poll, as well as hit that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Zach. We are Real Fan Sports. We do a wide variety of sports from all over the world. We cover U.S. sports, basketball, football, doing some baseball. We did some hockey this year. We also do international, like today, cricket, rugby league. We hope to do some AFL. Maybe we'll do some grand finals this year. We do different races. We did Bathurst last year. I think we're going to do that again this year. Some rugby union. We try to do it all as best as we can. So please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. I saw the other day, 50% of the people that came into our live stream on Friday morning are not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button for me. What's up? Hey, my girlfriend's looking at clothes for the baby, for my sister's baby that's coming soon, and she's like just bugging out over here.
I've already added like $108 worth of clothes.
I bet you have. West Indies pitch vary a lot between islands that it's not possible to make a generic description of their pitches. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense too. St. Louis has a slow-ish pitch where you cannot predict the bounce as a batter, but it's not as bad as the New York pitch. Okay. I don't think anything's as bad as a New York pitch. I mean, you could see the pitch, how bad it was. Like, you could see the cracks where the grass wasn't embedded yet. And that's what anytime the ball hit one of those cracks, there was no telling what was going to happen. What type of soil and water? Yeah. What type of soil, water, the type of grass that's able to grow in those conditions. Yeah. I figured so. We kind of compared it to like golf in different areas, even just in the United States, are very different. Even the choice of people that are like really good at golf, not me, the choice of ball will sometimes change depending on what type of course you're playing on. Also sounds like your missus is getting clucky. She's getting excited over here. Yes. Yeah. It's definitely too girly. They don't like stroll games. They might bowl an underarm. Yes. All you Aussies out there will always remember, keep up the good work. That's funny. Someone explain that. What you mean bowl an underarm? Is that an actual thing? All right, I'm gonna do a big jump down again, guys. Cause I'm like 10 minutes behind on comments. So if I missed your comment, go ahead and put it out again. I see my brother Dolph in the building. Hey, yo, everybody, shout out Dolph from the Come On In Sports Network, as well as the Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports Network. If y'all didn't watch the vlog, I definitely suggest y'all go and check it out. Dolph was the gentleman that joined us over at Grand Prairie, Texas for the game. And he brought the most amount of energy in that whole entire stadium. He joined us the other day for one of our live streams. I think it was on Wednesday morning. He joined us for a bit, came in from the work truck to support USA versus India. It's awesome, man. Make sure y'all go and show him some love, man. I'm going to go ahead and put both of his channels down here. We got the Come On In Sports Network, which me and Non are both a part of, as well as the Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports podcast that he does with him and his brother, Coach Rock. I should say Coach Dolph. Coach Rock. Deepak said, Australia was an unbeatable team from 1999 to 2015. Play them anywhere against anyone, they won't lose. They won 4 out of the 5 World Cups in those years. Wow, that's incredible. West Indies, England are from the other. Oh, I missed your other comment. Let's see. I think Aussie / India from one group. Aussie and India from one group, and then West Indies and England. A lot. I can see West Indies doing it, especially since the rest of the games are going to be taking place in their grounds. I had a lot of people said don't doubt that South Africa can't make it either. I know they had a bad game against Nepal, but even though they were able to come out on top, but what up, Eden? Say, hey, I only watch football and I enter the stream. Please quickly explain to us the rules of this game. Have you seen baseball before, Eden? Or are you not familiar with that either? Because I mean, that makes a big difference. I mean, basic rules is for T20, there's going to be 20 overs, which are similar to innings. Over consists of 6 bowls or 6 deliveries. The team will do 20 overs. So it'll be 120 deliveries, whatever their highest, they'll get their highest score that they can get until either the 20 overs end or they get 10 outs. After that, teams will switch sides. Other team will come on to bat for their 20 overs, and the opposing team will go and bowl. and they will chase that score. If they beat that score before the 20 overs is done, so say the first team scores 100 runs and they score 101 runs by the 10th over, then the game is done. They win. Or say they score 118 and by the 20th over, they're at 117, then they lose. So simple as that. There are some complexity to the games, but it's pretty simple. I'm telling you, tune in and watch. So we're using the Willow app, willow.tv, $10 a month, not bad at all. And it gives you everything. You get the T20 World Cup, you get IPL, you get test matches, you get a whole bunch of content if you really want to get into the sport. It's a lot of fun. And if anybody wants to help Eden out in the chat, please do. If if y'all could explain it a little bit better than what I can. Pitches change island to island. I got you. For Sri Lanka is a win-win game against Netherlands. If they win, they'll be proud. If they lose, Bangladesh will probably get knocked out, and they'll still be proud of it. That's funny. They could have stretched for one there. He's going to slow up. I mean, smart. Don't give up a silly wicket. Things have slowed down a little bit here. 138 to 4, 138 runs, 4 wickets. Just 5 overs remaining for Scotland. How about the America's Cup and Sail GP? We haven't done any of that yet. So I know we're planning on doing some F1 races. I think we're going to try and do one before the end of the summer, but I think we may do the one that's in, I think, August 28th. I can't remember if that's the one in Spain or if that's the one in, I have to go check. I don't want to be wrong, but I think we're going to do that. But we haven't done any American Cup or Sail GP. To be honest, if you have any suggestions, and if anybody has any suggestions to any type of sport, any type of race or anything like that, we do have a request form, which I will post in the comments here. You can send a request and we will go through our list of them and react to them as we get them and post them up on the channel. If you're a member, you get a priority in the request form. So if you are a member, you get to jump to the front of the line. Bro, we need to promote cricket in Argentina. Do y'all not have a cricket team in Argentina? I feel like Argentina love the sports. Like if they get into anything about their country, they're gonna go wild. Another big shot. There it is to start the over. Big 6. Messi Lamb. I was just actually rewatching the FIFA World Cup last night. I was rewatching the highlights of it. What an amazing time, man. Was a 5th-day test match where the pitch was already bad in the first day. Fair enough. USA versus Windies would be fun to watch. Windies are one of those teams that either show big or collapse at a time. Plus, South Africa won't won against Nepal in the last ball. Hence, USA do have a chance against them. I think so, too. I think they can surprise people, man. I just, since there was no expectations, I think we were ranked 17th in the rankings for the teams in the World Cup this year. Just to go out there and be competitive is a good showing, and we're starting to see more people share the sport. Barstool Sports did a post on it earlier today. I've seen ESPN do some posts. I've seen Bleacher Report do some posts. So it is actually going around, which is really cool. I mean, there's always going to be your haters that are in there just talking crap because they, look at it as competition to baseball instead of just enjoying it as its own sport. But those that actually check it out, they know what it's about. It's really fun. Like, for instance, Dolph, who was in here earlier, he came to that game. That was his first game he ever watched. He had watched a couple of our reactions before, but other than that, he's never watched a match. Went there. We were talking to a bunch of people. People were helping us learn the game, helping him learn the game. By the time we left, we all felt like we knew what we were doing. It was very cool. Oh no, all these folks having a look about how Aussie beat you. You need to do a review of the Under Armour Bowl, Australia versus New Zealand. They had to change the laws of the game after it. Really? All right, that request link, man. Send it to me if you can. Send it to me if you can. We used to try and write it down and take pictures and stuff, but those end up just getting lost. So the easiest way is that request form. You know, the reason why we have that is so we can make sure we do the videos that y'all want us to see and actually, you know, see the things that y'all want us to. I mean, we get hundreds of requests a day through comments and stuff like that, and it's hard to keep track of them all, just to be honest. About to go live for the fight family. Hell yeah. I'll make sure I redirect everybody over to you. I hope y'all hope the fight's good. What time's the main event, Dolph, if you're still in here? Aussies aren't faded winning trophies just like Real Madrid. Man, I like screw Real Madrid. Do a review of Australia Underarm Bowl. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that then. No matter how good South Africa team is, they always choke at the important games, and I love them though. That's fair. That's fair. Yo, 40, first to Rooney. What up, 40? How you doing, my brother? Rules: you throw the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball. I mean, you know, simple enough, right? Simple enough, Mel. Let's see. That's the only huge victory parade in CR for the Ashes. Real react at you. I've heard about this. I heard about this. We do want to check out. We got to see if we're allowed to react to any Ashes content. I know we were asked to do it like a year and a half ago, but we had no idea what we were watching, so we didn't want to watch something that important because we'd literally be looking at it like, all right, what are we watching? Like, what is happening? We don't know the situation, the scenario. We didn't understand the scoreboard, so like we'd really either just be having a bland reaction or a faked reaction. So now, and we don't, you know, we don't like to fake our stuff. So I'm definitely gonna have to do that. Mal said, have you been educated on the apartheid period in SAF and many of their players moved to England to play in South Africa? I have not heard about that, but I do know a little bit about that because a friend of mine's family is from South Africa, but they had moved to England, and it was I would assume it's probably around that time. It was like her grandparents and stuff, and I know their family was really big into cricket and stuff like that. So I wonder if that has anything. Did you get a chance to check out? Is it Kabaddi or Kabaddi? Two people have told us different things. We actually did a reaction to the rules of it. If you want to go check it out, we've tried. Oh, good save by Stark, not to allow the 4. They will get 2 runs in at least. But what a good effort there by Stark. But yeah, we did get to check it out. We want to do more reactions to it, but all of the highlights, for whatever reason, are all country restricted. So we may try and do a like use a VPN and try to put ourselves in India and see if that'll work. But in the past, when we've done that, whenever we post them, most of the time they get blocked. And we also are afraid to possibly get a strike. So we'll look around and see what we can figure out. Wayback said the underarm ball wasn't illegal at the time. The Kiwis needed a 6 to tie the game. A lot of Aussies were upset by Greg Chappell's decision to do that. Really interesting. Bangladesh would not be knocked out if Sri Lanka wins against Netherlands. Their net run rate is low. Besides, Bangladesh has one more game against Nepal, which they are likely to win. Gotcha.
Okay, I think I'm done.
You think you're done now? I don't think we can send England to Argentina. All right, Ellis. Speed bowl. Get shot up. Hit high. But not long enough. It will be fielded for the wicket. Good catch. Bunny V said Super 8 group, India, Australia, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, or Med? You mean Netherlands? Is that what you meant? And then West Indies, South Africa, USA, and then either Scotland and England. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I could give you my guess, but you know, we're just now watching, and you know, like we know teams that are like, you know, known as being better teams, but to be able to like compare one and the other to guess who's going to go through, it's like I'd be guessing off of feelings and not off for, you know, an educated, you know, guess yet. Hopefully by next year we'll know a lot more. All right, let's see. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm looking at the outfits Scarlett picked. I like the ghost one, but I don't know if I like those pants. Like, I wish you can get it just a shirt.
Which Which one?
The ghost one, the pumpkin one, the ghost and the pumpkin. I don't know if I like those pants. That's cute. That's really cute. Cute. That's cute.
Other way.
Oh, I'm going up. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that won't you won't be able to wear that till next year, so I don't even know if that's worth getting. Yeah, that's not worth
Take it
getting.
off.
Yeah, I like that thing too. That was one of the things I was gonna get.
It's a
That's so
blanket!
funny. I don't know if she'd use that, but that is so funny. Camaro jersey, that'd be cool. He might not be here anymore.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, he's having issues right now. He left camp the other day. Binky and the booties. Yeah, that's cute. I do like that.
What do you mean he's not gonna be here no more?
He left the mandatory practice. Sorry, guys, talking football. He left the mandatory practice, the second day of mandatory practice yesterday because of contract dispute. He wants to get an extension for a little more money. And he's doing it because people aren't willing to pay running backs anymore that get near the age of 30. Are you sitting on my hat smashing it? You sure were. Look how it's been. It's been sideways.
Been sideways?
You literally, goodness gracious. The hat's already messed up anyway, but still, damn. But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Are they dumb?
He's getting older. He's getting older, and it's like you might. Yeah, I know you can, but he hasn't performed super well the last couple of years. Hasn't had a 1,000-yard rushing season yet.
Have you seen our fucking quarterback?
It has nothing to do with the quarterback or what he does. The offensive line has a big part, but I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it. All right, guys. Let me get back to the comments. I am going to do a jump in just a second because, again, I'm trying to read all of them, man. We try to show love to everybody that tunes in. You know, we do appreciate y'all taking y'all's time out of y'all's day to come and check us out. You know, best thing you can give a person is your time. The fact that you're watching these games with us means a whole lot. You know, we appreciate the conversations that y'all have with us and helping us learn the game and, you know, different things like that. It's, man, I'm telling you, it's super cool. Australia doing their best to knock out England. Scotland win, then England will be out of the Super 8, and England's a strong team. Right. That's what you think, Rajesh? Everybody says no, and I don't think so either. I think Scotland just really is having a really good batting performance today. But we're at 17.2 overs, so we got what's that? 2 overs and 4 bowls. Latin America is not so privy to the game. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I haven't heard anyone. Are there any teams from like South America that play? If Tesla's playing the current American pitch, I doubt most balls will cross 30-yard circle. I don't know about the Florida field. I didn't watch any games on the Florida field. The New York one. So apparently what's happening in the New York one, that's a pop-up shop that they should have just never done. They should have done it a lot earlier. That was just a big mistake. Another 6 here for Barrington. The Florida one, I don't know much about. Now, the Grand Prairie one, that stadium's actually really nice. So if y'all weren't here the other day, if 40, I see a $20 dono. Let me get to that real quick to make sure it doesn't leave. So 40, brother, if you don't stop this, you hear me? You know, stop it, 40. Bad. He said, I can't thank Arvis enough for the vlog. You don't understand how much that made my day. I was smiling in the whole video, so thank you. Also tell Skylar, yo, mama. 40 said, hey. Or, well, 40 said, yo, mama.
Hi.
She said hi very quietly. She don't got that energy for it. 40, you don't understand how excited we were because I was hungover as hell that morning. I was feeling like crap. I mean, it was so much fun. I had a good time meeting you. I know Nan did as well. Man, I'll tell you that trip, you know, not just the cricket, but just the experience and meeting the people we did. It was one of the best trips I've had in a long time. It's definitely something I will never forget. But next time, 40, we're staying out there longer and we're going to actually hang out and we are going to play basketball. We are going to go 1-on-1 to 21 to 10. I don't care what you want to do it to. We can do it to 5 because I'm not in shape, but we'll figure it out. This guy only ass you going to whoop is your own when you bust your ass.
You better watch yourself.
Oh yeah. You hungry? But yeah, the Grand Prairie Stadium, it's smaller, but the pitch was actually really nice. The field was actually really nice. It was quick. The drainage was really good. Like the USA versus Canada game, it was storming all morning and storming all week, and it looked dry. So that was really cool. And the person that was actually in the works with helping and developing that stadium joined us for our live stream of India versus Pakistan last Saturday, Mangesh and Pratik. So make sure y'all go and check them out. I'll go ahead and drop a link. Actually, I meant to message Pratik and I forgot because I was rushing to see if he wanted to come join me tonight. Pratik, I don't know if you're in here. I doubt you are, but if you are and you want to come join, shoot me a text message and I'll get you in. But they told us a lot about, what their ideas going into redesign that stadium from a baseball stadium to a cricket stadium to a cricket field. And it was really cool. And they're expecting to have more stadiums being built over the next 5 years. I think they want 4 or 5 new ones. Some big higher up in Australia or in New York that I think is that works with the IPL is supposed to be investing in a team. MI New York, I think is what it's called. And he wants to open a brand new stadium. So that will be coming very soon. Biggest incident between Australia and New Zealand was the underarm bowling. Really? Okay. So y'all all talking about it, so I have to check it out. Sent you a link via request. Thank you, Mainstar. I appreciate that. I'm going to go and look for that. We're going to do reactions tomorrow. That's me and Non's big thing. We haven't posted any reaction videos this week. If you haven't checked out our vlog, please go check it out. I put in like 40 hours at least editing that video. The last 3 to 4 days, I've stayed up from we would do streams from 7 o'clock till 11. And then I would stay up from 11 till 6 in the morning, editing it up, going into work with 2-3 hours of sleep, to make sure we got it out for you, for all you guys. So please check it out if you have some time. But we're going to do a bunch of reactions this weekend. We're hoping to increase the amount of reaction videos that we're uploading per week, especially once everything kind of slows down a bit. We're going to shoot for starting in July, 3 to 4 posts a week. We're hoping to get 4, though. What up, Paul Brown? Said good day from Adelaide, Australia. Well, good day to you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to kind of just skim through a little bit just so I can kind of catch up. A good, tough game for the Aussies will definitely help them moving forward. I think so too. I mean, now, they got to come back a little bit, test their will, their grit. Say, go you Aussies. Crazy about this turn was the ballsiness of the full members teams, especially a group away from day one. They were so sure Pac and India was going through. Oh yeah. I mean, look, we had people in our comments that were going crazy because when we told them we were going to USA versus Canada, they're like, man, that's not even a real game. You're not even going to get an experience. Those teams suck. And sure enough, we went back in the comments a little bit, had talked some trash that told us that. So it was fun. Pac diehard fans were the worst of the bunch. Yeah, they were struggling, man. And but their whole team just looked like it's not like their team isn't built. Like they're stacked with players, amazing talent. But man, they don't have the leadership. They lack the leadership. And some people blame it on Azam. Some people blame it on the coaching. I don't know what it is personally, but you can tell on the field, they just look uncomfortable. They don't look together. They're not in sync. They're yelling, fussing with each other nonstop. It's just a bad way to play a sport. And here's the 40 comment. 40 again. Appreciate you, my brother, for real. Guyana is part of South America and plays on the West Indies. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. And Nickel Simon said that as well. Thank you, Nickel Simon. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us today. Daniel in the building. What's up? Rest in heaven. Jerry West instead of rest in peace on the community post. You put RIH. I think that's what Nanda. It's just another phrase, Daniel. Just another phrase. Has cricket improved your geography of the world? I mean, I've always had an okay idea of geography. I mean, if you give me a map, I can't pick everything out. I forgot Guyana was a team, if I'm be honest with you now. I'm not super cultured with knowing everything, but I played a lot of soccer. I followed soccer, football for a lot of my life. I played it at a pretty high level growing up, won a couple state championships, played in regional championships, had opportunities to try out for colleges if I wanted to, as well as the Olympic developmental teams and stuff like that. I didn't think I was good enough to do all that, so I didn't bother, but I was familiar. Branching out, please check Kulki 2898 trailer during the innings break. You will be impressed. Kalki. I don't want to put, so we normally don't like to do any reactions during the live streams that we don't get to pre-check, because the last thing we'd want to do is do a reaction to something rushed and not knowing if it's allowed or not allowed to happen, and then get a block or get a strike or something like that. RG is probably the strongest team in South America. ICC is lacked in preparation, but it played off for USA, I think, plus the weather. Yeah, it definitely, and the weather was horrible. That didn't help at all. And having it in Florida at this time of the year, like this is when Florida gets hit, and you have all these tropical storms that have been developing over the last like 3 months. It's supposed to be one of the worst hurricane seasons in quite some time. Me and Non and Florida, we're all in that belt of hurricane risk. So yeah, it was a risky thing. The weather didn't help. Field wasn't done properly. A lot of mistakes. They should have set the pitch in at least a month earlier. That way it could have actually embedded itself into the ground. That's what a lot of Mangesh and Pratik were telling us. That was the cause for it. So we'll make the game shorter so I can end it quick, but definitely I feel you. Come down to beautiful Dallas for downtown Oak Lawn, Bishop Art, etc. in the medieval time. Absolutely. I was already telling Skylar that we have to, and she actually loves Dallas. She's used to go to Dallas for for volleyball. She used to go to Dallas for volleyball, so she loves Dallas. So we're definitely gonna make that trip happen. Mother Nature. We'll talk about that. No plants out there. Mother Nature was for us. US, yeah, I know. Player of the match for sure. I think New York Stadium wasn't a bad idea. They definitely made their money back. The India versus Pakistan game, tons of money, and even the pitch was bad. It made some really good low score throws. Well, the problem with it is they made their money back. The problem with it is, and I understood a lot of people from India, were telling us how the US was close, but they were closer to India because a inconsistent pitch always favors the lesser team, right? Because a stronger team knows exactly what they want to do, how they want to do it, and everything that they practice. They're more have a keener eye to everything that's going on. So whenever a pitch is inconsistent like that, a lower skill team, kind of gets a little bit of an edge because it becomes unpredictable. So I understand where some of the anger was. Now, part of it, like people were saying, it was super dangerous and stuff. I'm not sure how much I believe in that. I mean, but again, I don't know everything. Washington was supposed to get a stadium at George Mason Uni, but fell through. Oh, really? I think I heard something about that too. And there's a stadium in I believe North Carolina that is used for the MLC. I don't know why they didn't use that. Apparently, it's a really nice stadium. I don't understand why they didn't just use that one. I guess because it's not in New York. I mean, that's really it, because New York has a big diversity of people. I was all surprised there wasn't one in California. There's a lot of people from India that live in California. When he was in college at Fresno State in California, I think one of his roommates was Indian for a while. He had a lot of friends that were Pakistani Indian. He'd hang out with them and their families whenever they come in town. He was always good friends with them. Big bowl and big shot. Running it up, 176. We got just two more balls remaining here for Scotland to increase his lead. 177 to 5 wickets here in St. Lucia in the West Indies. Hope y'all all are enjoying the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't already. Appreciate y'all all tuning in with me today. Bunny said, any chance Mavs make a comeback and create history? It's impossible to cover all the comments. Oh, yeah, I know, man. I think anything is possible. And we made this remark yesterday when covering the game. I understood Celtics mentality was they just let off the gas. They were just kind of chilling because the game was, they're up 3-0. No one's done it before. They'll go home and take it there. But the problem is when you let a team win by 40, or go up by 40 points, and then you allow the role players to come in, Hardy and Hardaway, that have struggled to come in and have a full court just to shoot. Hardaway went 5 for 7 for 3. That makes things interesting. And if we remember, the only person to ever come back from a 3-1 deficit in a final is no other than Kyrie Irving, and he's on the Mavericks. So he's broken history once before. Let's see if he can do it again. Please react to field hockey. We do have to do some field hockey by gaming. If you have any specific video, that request form right below your comment, please fill it out. All right, I'm gonna do a big drop down. I see something coming up now. You'll see the oddball countries during that at least. Yeah, I'm excited for the Olympics. I'm excited for the Olympics 2028. I'm hoping financially I'm okay enough so I can go to a lot of them. I really want to try to go to a lot of events. I know there's going to be some being done in Texas at the Arlington Stadium, which is only like 3-4 hours from me. So that's something I could actually drive to and just drive back home if I got to. I'd probably hate my life a bit, but I would do it. But I really hope to be able to go to a lot of events. I really hope so. And hopefully by that time, our channel is still growing and doing good. And, no telling, man. Just really no telling. Watching the Le Mans 24 hours right now. Oh, really, Daniel? Someone was telling us about that earlier. How are you enjoying it so far? All right, I'm going to do a big skip down right after this comment. Pakistan versus England, 1992 ODI World Cup at MCG. Great, Arvo. Everyone supporting Pac to beat the Palms. Interesting. All right, big scroll down. Guys, if I missed it, feel free to spam the message that I missed. Olympics minus drugs equals U.S. medals, 0. What you mean, Vanch? No, look. Don't come in here with that hater energy, man. Come on now. The danger in New York pitch was not about life threatening, but the variable bounce of a good lens and increase the risk of broken fingers and arms that can ruin career. That makes sense, umpire. That makes sense. Yeah, and I get it. Like I said, I do understand it because you're taught, whenever, especially when a ball is being bowled at very quick speeds, it's you develop that hand-eye coordination where you have a general idea of where it's going to land or where it's going to come as soon as it releases. I think you have like 0.3 seconds to react for a ball that's being thrown like 90 plus miles per hour. And so I do get it, but it is what it is. And thankfully no one got seriously hurt. So that's the one thing to cheer about. Bunny said 40. Wow, I would love that. Not a fan of any team. I enjoy the sport when they play 48 minutes game taking 2.5 hours is something that puts me off the game a bit. I understand that, Bunny. Yeah, trust me, we don't like it either. We don't like all the timeout breaks and stuff like that. And it's just gotten worse and worse over the years because, unfortunately, sports in the United States is not a sport. It's an entertainment industry. And that's what leads to a lot of these issues. We complain about it all the time. It's getting to where like big games, finals, and Super Bowls and stuff like that aren't even attainable to go to as just regular fans. Like the Super Bowl, the cheapest ticket was like $5,000. So most real fans can't even afford to do that. Yeah, right. And you're sitting in the nosebleeds. It's not even good seats. So it's tough, man. It's really tough. Let me see what 40's comment. Yo, hey, Dr. Rick in the building. What's up, family? How you doing, brother? 40 said we'll make the game shorter so I can you were responded to that. We're talking about me and him are gonna play basketball against each other. We've been talking crap about that for like over a year now that we got to play each other. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. I wish it didn't take as long. I understand like the certain strategies to it and everything like that, but I have to the end of a quarter should be like 5-10 minutes, just time to everybody get some water, maybe go over a game plan. Halftime doesn't need to be 45 minutes. It can be 20 minutes at max, 20-30 minutes just to again take the shoes off, stretch out a little bit, get some water, and then keep it pushing. Timeouts don't need to take 5-minute commercial breaks. It can be a minute. A lot of that stuff is just because of advertisement. Because when games at like the lower levels, it's not like that. It's faster. T20 has made cricket batters games. Even the fans don't want to see a good competition between bowl and bat. They just want to see sick. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people say how cricket has been T20 has been a big thing of helping bring new eyes to the game because people that don't know love the look of high scoring, right? We all do. But people that really love the game, that's why they love Test and ODI more, because there's more strategy. There's more of a competition between, like you said, the bowler and the batter, and not just who can hit the most. Zach tries to get to 28 Olympics, starts OnlyFans channel. Mal, you subscribing? I might start doing some feet pics. Why are you looking like that? No, I can't my.
You're
I'll sell my feet. They got like some veins and some like weird ligaments pointing out. I don't know if they look good, but I'll sell them. Really, real fans, only fans. That's what it'll be called.
Thank you being shut up.
Yes, ma'am. We are finished with the first set of overs for Scotland. It finished up 1-8-5. So for those who were in here that were unsure of the rules, now Australia is going to have 20 overs or 120 deliveries to chase this score. They have to put up 181 runs and 120 deliveries. Out of the field in the air, out of the boundary in the air is worth 6 points. If it rolls out of the boundary, it's 4. And then it's just like running from side to side to get a point. Whenever they hit it is being fielded. Les Mans is pronounced Les Mons. Oh, thank you, way back. Les Mons. I feel like I figured it was Les Mons, but I'd still just say Les Mans. It is what it is. They should have played the Bronx Stadium instead of making a new stadium from scratch. I agree. I mean, they did it to try and fit more people, but it just didn't make sense. Because it reduced the quality of the game. Like, I know they're trying to make their money's worth. And again, that's that, the U.S. mindset. They don't really care about the quality that they're putting out. They care about what their dollar profit is. And, it's just unfortunate. And I'll tell you what, if it was in the Bronx where it's a smaller stadium, I guarantee what would have happened is the lower ticket prices would have been jacked up even higher. Instead of being able to get in for 1,000, which is already a crazy amount, I bet you it'd be like 3,000-4,000, because they'd only want the high payers to come and join. Indians are rich in the U.S. and poor in India. Yeah, that's interesting how all that works, man. I know, we have a couple people. So Pratik, he came from India to, I believe, northern U.S. Can't remember exactly what state, for school studies. Now living in Texas, where we met him. And we've met a bunch of other people that have done the same thing. And same thing with Nan when he was in school, coming from India, Pakistan for studies. But like every person that's Indian that comes down here, I don't know many that aren't making money. I don't think the Bronx has a stadium. They were going to build one in the Bronx, but there was community backlash. That's what it was, Robot. You're right. I thought there was a stadium in New York. I think I might just be getting it all mixed up. I know someone's building one. I think you're right about that. Remember, they were going to make a permanent stadium in the Bronx, but the Bronx didn't want it. Didn't say cricket event at Olympics 2028 will be T20 or no. I'm not sure, Damon. Does anyone can answer that question for Damon? Is the cricket event for the Olympics 2028 T20 or not? I kind of wish it would be ODI, to be honest. Like, at least somewhere in between.
I'll give. Don't worry about it.
The main issue with the New York pitch was the inconsistent bounce. You can't. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a big scroll over. What up, Cam? I like low scoring thrillers more. I'm with you on that too, Jinoki. Like, I like low scoring stuff because I like the strategy behind it. But that's how I am with like sports in general. I feel like for people that don't understand a sport, they just like to see high scores and like crazy action. Now, there are low scoring, boring games, but there's also low scoring, exciting games. There is a difference between those two. I love ones that are strategic, that where it's a great defensive, battle, going back and forth. I love those type of moments. Main Star said it is T20. Okay, great. I see New York pitch has increased difficulty level, like in video games. It surely would have increased the adaptability of the batters and evolved it eventually. Okay, I see that, Phil Mindy. Welcome to the channel. Yash, so the cricket is the Olympics is going to be T20. Okay, thank you, Yash. Talking about the Yankees. Oh, they would never do that. Yeah, they would never do that. Because you'd have to realize like what they would have to in order to make that a thing, they'd have to tear up that field, get rid of all the sand, do it there, and there's baseball games going on right now. But MLB's in season. There was no way they were going to do that. It'd either be that or they leave the field exactly how it is and throw a pitch in the middle. But again, they wouldn't do that either. And the field for baseball is different. It comes out like this, and then it kind of swoops. So it's like rounded around the where you hit a home run at, but everything else is a tight like triangle. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to do something real quick. Let's see, I saw one comment that was in. Oh, way back said T20 cricket is like takeaway food to the purists, but it's popular and the crowds get turning up. I feel like I know what you're trying to say, but like my brain's just not functioning right now. I'm gonna do a big scroll down again. Just gotta pick some. I can't imagine getting ODI at Olympics as it takes 8 hours. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but I mean, if you have the fields, those fields wouldn't be used for anything other than cricket. I mean, but it probably would stretch out. I don't know. I feel like it could happen, man. Like I feel like it would work because, like I say, cricket field will be just for cricket. There's no other sport it would be used for. I don't know. Maybe someday. I mean, it's still cool. That's the first time in what over 100 years that it's been a part of the Olympics. So, and I'm so surprised USA is the ones that have rallied for it.
Hey, let me know if they can hear this playing.
Oh, I don't know. They can. You gonna watch a movie? Probably fine, babe. Guys, let me know if y'all start hearing like a TV episode or a movie playing in the background. That way I can tell Skylar to turn it down. I think y'all should be good though. Yo, Yobo Bear in the building. What's up, man? What's up? Test at Olympics for a year. The test at Olympics would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Scotland posting a good score there. Yeah, they had really good batting, especially in the first 10 overs. Australia, kind of brought himself back a little bit. We're able to reduce that average down a bit. I mean, their run rate was like, I think as high as 10.8 for a bit. Remember, it was the Yankee Stadium. They just kept the pitch in the middle, but the ICC wouldn't do that since it would be very cheap. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that happening. Like, especially during the middle of baseball season, I just can't see it. Especially Yankees, like especially that, because I mean that's like the mecca, part of the mecca of baseball where it all started. Oh, almost wicket there to start it off, but I have a dot ball there. Nothing going. I meant like USA Indians are richest community in the world. Of course, we have second highest billionaires in the world now. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, shoot. I always forget how to pronounce names. Netravolker for US. This dude is not only one of the better players on the US team. Good shot. The bowler was almost going to get a hand of it. Is going to roll back, allow a run to come in. But he also has a patent for the predictive text, which is insane. I know a lot of people that play cricket at a younger age, they said they need to stop posting that because all their moms are like, see, you can play and do your studies. Do both. Yo, Dr. Cap in the building. Yo, everybody shout out Dr. Cap. Look, if y'all could all do me the hugest of favor, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link to Dr. Cap's channel. She's fighting her way to 500. She's at 499 subs. She literally needs one more subs to hit her first goal of 500. So please go and check her out. She does music history of Australia. A lot of old school songs. Looks like some different like interviews and different things like that as well. Some trivia. Please go and check it out and go show her some love. I really appreciate that. Me and Non both would. Look how long a marathon takes. Yeah. Yeah. Wayback says, hey, Doc. Yes, sir. What's up, Doc? Thanks for the sub, Zach. I'm at 499. I know, like right there, huh? I know. We'll get it now. We'll get it now. No sound issues. Do not worry. No? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Are there any rules you are still unsure of? I think the only one that like I understand the rule, but I don't know like what the exact description is the new rule for the 5-run penalty for taking too much time between bowls. That happened to USA versus India. That one confused me a little bit. And then still trying to get a grasp of like how the power play also works exactly. Like I know what it is, but I don't know like how it's determined. And then obviously the DLS, you know, that's obviously the big one that most people don't know, at least from what everybody's told me. Maybe you can make a video too on American football explaining it to us. I saw a video on it, did not understand it quite well. You know what? Let me write that down. That could definitely be something. That could definitely be something. You know, we never thought about doing anything like that before. Like we are wanting to bring like original content to the channel more often. So I know as far as cricket goes, we'll be working with Bat Ball USA, our brother Pratik and Mangesh. Let me put their channel up right now. To try and do some things for cricket. We were talking yesterday about possibly doing some videos on like the history of cricket in the USA. So you know, guys like Don Bradman, Bart King, and try to do some different things like that. And you know how cricket was big in the US until baseball came in, and then until the first war, whenever it kind of started separating and baseball being used for propaganda and how that expanded. But we are wanting to bring some more original content. So that's not a bad idea. Let me write that down, and I'll run it by Non, and we'll try to make up a little script and see what we can do. We have a couple guys that are like really we have a good friend of ours, East Coast Gridiron. Maybe we can have him join us for it. He is a licensed or certified NFL scout. He doesn't work for a team, but he went through the schooling. He's a certified NFL scout. He does content, him and his group of friends and family from ECG. So maybe we can get some guys like that, or in Dolph to come join us. You know, get a whole group. So we'll get a wicket here. Real fast. I totally missed it as I was looking down. Yo, what up, Dark Knight? Scotland batting improved so much in recent years. It was really nice, man. We should get Real Fan Sports to do an LBW test. An LBW test? Oh no. Is it there like a video of that and you have to like look at it and guess if it is one or not? That would probably, yeah, we'll probably struggle with that, but that could be fun. That could be fun. LBW test. If you know any videos on that, Yobo, we have the reaction request form that you can send it to, or I know you have us on like on Discord and Twitter. So if you need to send it to us there, you can. Hey, all love, Dr. Cap. All love. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for always rocking with us. The LBW cars are always a hard call to see properly without Hawkeye being used. Yeah, I imagine. Subbed on the 500. Shout out Bunny V going over there, being a real one. I appreciate that. Shout out. And we had a chance for another wicket here. Or is this the replay of one? Let me see. That might have been the replay. Boy, Scotland fans are going crazy right now. That was the actual wicket. Oh, what a beautiful bowl right there. They're able to get a run off it, but that thing had a crazy spin. Dr. Cap knows the best songs. I hadn't listened to them yet, but I was reading through some of the comments and stuff, and I was seeing everybody's like, "Oh my God, you got the good ones on there." So that's awesome. Chasing teams often get confused when chasing 150, 170 runs, unsure whether to hit every ball to play it safe. They tend to play safe with low scores and then go all out with high scores. Yeah, that's a strategy that just don't comprehend yet. It's like, because when you have a score that high, it's like you want to be progressive. You want to make sure your good batters stay in and have a long extended period on the pitch. But at the same time, eventually you got to start chasing for some big ones. So you gotta wait for the right one. That delay of game rule is iffy at best, but the USA were warned twice. Yeah, I saw. I mean, we talked about it, like, we joked. We were like, oh, they got lucky. It did affect the game, but I mean, realistically, India was still in a prime position. But after that happened is when they really went on that good run where they were just nickel and diming and able to take over the win. So that was cool to see. I wonder if not having Monak Patel at the game, their captain, due to injury, if that affected a lot of that too. Because Aaron Jones had to take over that position. It's not something that he's used to doing. 3 times for not starting third over within 6 seconds, then they were penalized 5 runs. Yeah. I mean, look, warned you twice and, you don't listen, then, it is what it is. I know some people were saying that like India was like in between each over, were like, strapping up their gloves, getting drink, changing out bats and doing all this stuff. And they were saying that they were taking a long time. And that, like, I had just no idea. Like, I didn't know if there was any truth to that, when the time starts, how all that works. Something that I'm going to try and pay attention to more throughout the next games, especially the games that we don't do live, because mainly looking at chat and looking at the game. Another great bowl here by Scotland. They're showing up. 2 overs in, just 3 runs, 1 wicket. And the spin bowling here by Scotland, just extremely effective, putting the ball in a great spot to where it can be fielded easily. But we will get the first 4 here for Australia. Not a whole lot of Australia fans there. You heard some quiet claps. Do have some holding the 4 signs. I was so mad. I wanted a 4 sign and the 6 signs. I don't know if people bought them or if they handed them out. When we got to the game, we got there a little bit late. The traffic was way worse than what we thought it was going to be. And Nan, when he got to the hotel room, his phone was dead and we needed it for recording. So we had to charge it up for an hour. So we were a little rushed getting there. I really wish we had a sign. If you don't complete your 20 overs in a stipulated time, then you get penalty of 5 players inside ring. That is advantage to batting team. Yes, right. And that's part of the power play, right? And then the 5 runs, the penalized 5 runs is something that's like completely different, correct? Out. Yep, it was a great catch. All right, I'm gonna do a big scroll down because that was like a couple minutes ago. I All right, let me go. I'm going down a bunch. I see so many comments, man. If I don't get to y'all's comment, I promise you I'm not trying to miss them. Feel free to spam them a couple times if I do miss your comment or it's something that you really think I need to read. And hopefully I will see it, but I promise you I do appreciate it. And if I don't think we have any mods in here right now, but if there are any mods in the building, Coley, I don't think Non's here. Trey, Mozzie, if any of y'all are in here and y'all see a comment that I need to check out, go ahead and either respond to it or just spam it in the chat for me. Thank you. What up, Vance? now you spam them when I say it. That's funny. All right. Damn it. Okay. Said no, not part of the power play. Power play, you're allowed only 2. Okay, so in power play, you're only allowed 2 fielders outside the. Okay, got it. Nobody expected USA to get anywhere near India. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Is again, because the pitch was unpredictable, that did favor the US a bit. It evens the field. Literally evens the field. Good shot. Another 4 here for Australia. Finally starting to warm up a bit. Good set of runs. I think it was 10 runs there. 9 runs for that over. Oh, 11 runs. See how good I am at math, guys. But I thought so too. It was a really good performance to show up. I really was expecting us to go live and the game to be over, especially once I saw us batting first. I was like, man, this game's going to be over in 13, 14 overs and the momentum's going to change. But it didn't, man. It was definitely exciting. And without our captain as well. Van says, speak less, watch more. I can, man. Like I said, so with these things, because we're still understanding the game, I don't like to do full play-by-play commentary because I don't know exactly what's going on. I can just tell you what's going on. I can't really evaluate what's happening well yet. When we do our football and basketball stream, we actually talk about the game a whole bunch. This is more like a watch along than a play-by-play. Good shot. Split the gap. It's going to be safe from the boundary, but they'll bring a run in. Wheel. With the delivery. Mohit. What up, Mohit? Said they give those signs. I might have missed what you had earlier. Said we have a troll. Yeah, hey, look, it's part of the internet, right? We love trolls here. 5-run penalty rule is implemented for the first time. This is the first time I knew it was new, but I wasn't sure how new it was. Wheel, speed bowl, comes in hot. Good hit on it. It'll sling it over the top. We'll go in for 4, 17-1, 19-1. Let's see. Do we want? I feel like scorecard. What do y'all want to see here, guys? Y'all want to see summary, commentary, scoreboard, ball by ball, lineups, follow wickets? Let me know. Right now, I'll put it here on the I'll put it on scorecard for now. Yo, Slim South in the building. Yo, shout out Slim South, my guy. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you for tuning in. You're loud. How about that? Let's see. I'm loving to irate you. That's fair, man. Hey, look, I understand, man. You can't make me mad. I come from Twitch. Before YouTube. We've had some crazy trolls in our day. Man, we had one. He would change his name every time he came in and act like he was somebody else. Eventually, we had to block him because we would try to welcome him in every time, and it would be someone different, or it'd be just him, and he'd be like, tricked you guys. And we're like, dude, you're killing us. But I respect it. I respect a good troll, man. No worries here. This is the curve the game time, which was going out of control. I got you. Tried speed it up. I mean, that makes sense. They do the same thing. Baseball. That's a big thing in baseball right now. They added the pitch clock. Also removed the shift to speed things up. Having a vibe of sibling on you. A vibe of sibling. Yeah, I just be chilling, man. I just be chilling, having some fun. I love talking shit. I love messing around. For those y'all that are new, we are Real Fan Sports. We like to think of ourselves as like, semi-professional with this thing. Like sometimes we will be like really in-depth, very analytical perspective and things. And then other times we just like to look at this as a sports bar. And that's for all of our streams. If we're doing a live stream for NBA, football, basketball, hockey, baseball, and y'all see us live and y'all want to come in and talk. We'll cover a bit of the game, but we'll also talk with y'all. We don't care what sport you're mentioning about. It's a sports bar. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a beer, come hang out and chill. US-India game, they thought they was going to all out us under 100. I thought so too. And the fact that US scored up until India's at bat, we scored the most amount of runs on that field. So, I mean, that people aren't talking about that either. Like that's being forgotten about. They scored the most amount of runs on that field up until India came to bat. We played India better than what Pakistan played India. It's a lot to say about that. What are they doing? They want to knock out their arch rival England. It said they're rested a few of their fast bowlers. I got you. So what's a common injury for bowlers? Like, is it similar like with baseball, people that pitch a lot? You have, rotator cuff injuries, labrum injuries in their shoulder. You also have your Tommy John injuries and different injuries that can happen to your elbow from developing that torque. Because, even though, pitching a ball, some people see it as easier. A baseball pitch is actually the most unorthodox movement in all the sports, and for all sports, right? Developing torque from your elbow the way that you do is not natural and you're not supposed to. And then that's why this tendon here tears. And it's ruined a lot of really good ball players' careers. So what's the most common injury for a bowler? 5-run penalty has been around forever. Just the application of them is so rare. Almost nobody knows. Okay. Interesting. Say more than 6 seconds between any over, and the umpire warned you more than once the team gets 5-run penalty. Gotcha. Okay, because when we went to the game, we did see the timer, and we asked Pratik about that, and he was kind of explaining it to us. But it was like one of those things, heat of the moment. Good shot. Will it drop? It will. Not a whole lot of speed on it. Kind of popped high, but it'll should bring in 2 runs. Yeah, absolutely. Head and Marsh, played okay. 15 for 14 for Head, 7 for 7 for Marsh, but nobody doing exceptionally well yet for Australia. 4.1 overs in, just 25 points or 25 runs. At this point in time, Scotland was edging their way towards 50, so we need a good over here for Australia. And I believe someone said Australia has only chased 180 plus runs once. I don't know if it was once ever or once in recent years or what. If anybody knows what that fact is, let me know. Santanu Pao, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. So, do you believe that there will be any change in USA cricket after this World Cup? So, I can tell you exactly what we know, right? What we know from Mangesh and Pratik. Mangesh, let me go ahead and tag them on here. Mangesh and Pratik have a lot of inside. Mangesh is actually a part of the board of developing cricket in the United States. He, from what he was telling us, is that he had, some responsibility with picking the players that came and played for the U.S. national team. He is, I believe he said he's on the board. Don't quote me directly if I'm messing this up. Pratik, if you're in here and you can correct me, please do. He's the head of the minor. I think he's on the board for the minor league cricket. He is a part owner of the Houston. Oh, misses the wicket. Oh, tough luck there for Scotland. Had a chance to get a second one, but instead he'll bring in a couple runs. So what he's doing right now, building minor league cricket, building major league cricket up. They want to expand out to how many fields they have. Their goal is, I think, within the next 5 to 10 years to have every single team have their own stadium and to also expand from, I think they have 6 teams now to 10 teams. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. They also are responsible for adding cricket into the college level. So currently, 64 colleges within the state of Texas have club level cricket teams. And so they're responsible with doing that and now trying to work on expanding it even wider to other states, as well as different recreational and park leagues and such. So it is growing. It's not going to be a quick process because you're always going to have those people that are going to make the comparison of baseball and cricket and try to fight each other against it. You know, compare them to the other. Mine's better than yours. You know, different type of stuff. But I think it has a chance. It'll take some time, but I think it'll have a chance. I think come the World Cup. I'm sorry, come the Olympics. I think it'll make a change. Say you want to irate me? Oh, you can't, bro. I promise you can't. 6-10 rule is a pretty new one. What Aussies are doing? Are they want to knock out their arch rival England? You'll learn more from listening to the commentators.
Man, I could wait.
Yeah. I mean, that's like any sport. And so I do whenever we're not streaming. I have been watching games. So I've watched like 4 or 5 games outside of what we streamed and stuff. You know, every time I sit down on the computer to do something, I normally have a game up. So it has been helpful. You can irritate me more. Promise you can't. Kott's jersey looks so cool. New Zealand's were cooler with black. Don't know why they switched. I'm gonna do a big jump down here. Mitchell Marsh is going to be banned from playing further if they lose deliberately. Read it somewhere randomly, and it's looking like they are doing it. Fair enough. Take bigger skulls of your beer. I'm sipping, man. I've been drinking a lot recently, so I'm like trying to slow my ass down. Especially since I'm doing this by myself. I won't know if I'm starting to get too drunk in it because now I'll be like, all right, bro, chill out a little bit. Because we've definitely had some streams that have been fun. The Bathurst stream was one of them. If y'all were here for the Bathurst stream, then you know what I'm talking about. We did the whole entire Bathurst race. I think it was like 8 hours worth. Drank the whole time since like 5 a.m. in the morning. Didn't eat. I was doing shoeies, eating Vegemite. I wanted to die. I hated my life. These boys are the real deal. Passionate about their sport. It's great to see. Even try Vegemite. Hey, look, I didn't even see this comment and I just said it. Yeah, look, we just like having fun, man. We love talking with y'all, getting to know y'all. You know, building a community. Like we don't look at y'all as fans or subscribers. I mean, y'all are just family that tune in and join us, man. It really is all love. We really appreciate that. Said you're watching on Prime. You lucky ass. I wish we had it on Prime. I got it on Willow right now. Oh, big shot. Could be close. Oh, it's going to be short. Tear with the catch. And there he goes. Marsh heading back to the bench. Do they call it the bench or they call it like, what do they call it? Because I know it's not a bench, right? They go back to like a locker room. But simple catch here on the first bowl of the 6th over. That drop catch by Neckervall cost. Yes, absolutely, Yash. I agree. Right once that happened, momentum changed. And we've had those momentum changing moments happen versus Pakistan and Canada, but Monak Patel was able to reel everybody in. And without him, we weren't able to. And I think that was a big factor. Give me one second, guys. My dad's text me. It is Father's Day tomorrow for us in the States. So happy Father's Day to all those dads. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. I have a bad feeling that Skyland might win this. You might be right, man. You might be right. Back injuries for bowlers is most common. That makes sense. Yeah, a couple other people. Yeah, that makes sense because they do extend really far. Well, like this, they do extend really far back, and it's a big jerking, twisting motion. I can see that. So, what are like some major like workout regimens that that a bowler will go through? Like, is it? I'm sure it's a lot of normal stuff. Core, hips, thighs and hamstrings. But is there anything like specific that y'all know, or maybe any of y'all that has played that have exercised to train for being a better bowler? I bet 1,000 going to win 45-65. Hey, look. I hope you win too, Turn. I hope you win too. We all, hey, look, come on now. Get you some money, baby. Get you some money. Yeah, absolutely, Yobo. Back and knee injuries are very common for bowlers. I can see knee as well because you step up and then you put a lot of pressure on that front leg. I can see that. Very good delivery there by Sheriff. The drop catch and the 5-run violation hurt. Absolutely did. You said foot and ankle injuries for fast bowlers. I can definitely see ankle. Foot kind of confuses me, Dr. Cat, but I trust you. You're a doctor. We got 2 doctors in here. I know Dr. Rick was in the building earlier. If you're still in here, Dr. Rick, appreciate you, my brother. Yo, my guy, it's been a while. How you doing, man? Yo, hey, look, everybody, big shout out to my brother Nate. Nate from We Are Family. Nate, one of the old freaking G's. Nate's in the building. One of the old freaking G's. He's actually the one who gifted me and Non this hat as well as other things. Yeah, shout out to Nate, man. He's the real one. How you been, brother? I've been watching. I still been seeing all your shorts and liking the shorts I see of your kids, man. They're getting so big, man. They're so adorable. They're what, 1.5 now, right? Coming up on it, or a little past 1. Hip, backs, and groin injuries. I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Sorry, guys. I surprised my dad. We're trying to make plans. We're trying to figure out what to do for Father's Day. We're possibly going over there tomorrow, but he had work. Me and Non have things going on because we honestly forgot Father's Day was this weekend. Well, shoot, Nate, is Father's Day the same in Australia? Happy early Father's Day if it is, or it might be that day already in Australia. Dr. CA1 Neuron said, "Hi guys, we got another doctor in here. 3 doctors in one stream. That's crazy. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel." Dropped. I know. Can't believe he dropped that one. Almost hit the spider cam. It might have. It was close. Soul. Oh. Try to hit. What is that swing called? Where they throw the bouncer and he just kind of turns the bat like this and they just pop it up. What is that called? We saw we did our Sachin Tendulkar video the other day, and he did that, and I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that was the first time we saw that. Difficult call catch, yeah. Them over the shoulder catches are tough. It's really hard to track those over the shoulders. Are you watching YOB? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Way back, I'm not sure. Soul with the delivery. It's gonna hit off the leg. No LBW though. They don't know how to talk about the GOAT. Good team takes those catches. Yeah, I mean, it is one you have to make. That's one you have to make. Why are people saying Australia losing delivery? I mean, Scotland can play. I want full members to be humbled by Associated Super 8s to Afghan for the finals. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Icarus. Icarus, isn't that a mythical? I see Icarus myth. Isn't that a mythical creature? Babe, you know, aren't you into like mythical creatures and stuff? Icarus? What is that? Isn't that the dog? Isn't that the dog? Maybe I'm thinking of Non. I think that's the dog, right? I think it's the dog.
Like Greek mythology.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's Greek mythology and stuff.
Not Greek mythology.
I thought it was. I think that is Greek mythology. Yeah. Icarus, it's a minor character in Greek mythology, famous for not surviving the transition from boyhood to manhood. I knew I'd heard of it before. All right, I'm gonna do a big scroll down, guys. One catch doesn't make a team good or bad. No, it definitely doesn't. But it's just one of those moments where it's like, those big catches can change outcomes, just like how we saw with the U.S. against India. That one drop made a big difference. All right, yeah, I'm gonna catch up a little bit. A to Z Crick in the building. What's up, A to Z? How you doing, brother? When they batsman out, they go to the dressing room. The dressing room. Thank you. I hope Scotland and Netherlands to qualify. That'd be cool, man. It's cool to have a lot of associate teams jump in. Is Netherlands an associate? Y'all just told me earlier and I already forgot. I'm gonna have to like write all this stuff down. I'm gonna look it up after the game. Went full bogan for back there. Yeah, dude, I was losing it, Yobo. I was going, I paid for it too because I had work the next morning. I think I called out on my first 2 clients because like it just wasn't happening, man. Just wasn't. Dressing room pavilion. Got it. All right, I'm gonna do a big scroll down, guys. So if plantar fasciitis, that makes sense. I think Zach 9 looked at that game with Maxwell 200. We did. That was really cool. My bad, guys. My internet dropped for a little bit. Nate said 13. So it's been just a year. I don't know why I felt like it was longer than that. 13 and a half months. That's crazy, Nate. Yeah, my sister's actually having a baby next month, Nate. We were just shopping for her baby shower gifts earlier before stream. Father Days in Australia is in September. Thank you, Richard. What up, Richard? How you doing, brother? Gold Kick. What's up, man? Welcome back. There are no spinners like Shane still in this. He's a proper bowler and only a bowler who can spin the ball a lot. Shane was amazing. And then Pratik was telling us about another guy that bowled for Pakistan, I believe. That was really good. It was a name that I had trouble pronouncing. I want to say it started with an M, but I can't remember exactly. It was in our most recent video, the Sachin Tendulkar video. I believe it was in that one where he took a shot off of one of his bowls. Yeah, what up, Rich? How you doing, man? Doing good, brother. Doing good. All right. Icarus made wings out of wax. He flew too close to the sun. That's what it is. There's something in group value that's a dog, and I don't know why Icarus made me think of that, but obviously it wasn't. I have to look it up. Mother's Day is the same in Oz. Father's Day is different. Interesting. David Warner out. Wazim Akram. I think that's how you spell it. Yes, that DG. That's the name right there, DG. That one. It was that one. That's who it was. No, not Pat. It's Sri Lanka. That's what it was. All right. Well, thank you. I couldn't remember. Like that was like a week ago. My brain. I had brain surgery, guys. That's the excuse I use. It's not really the truth, but I did actually have brain surgery, so that's the excuse I'm gonna go with. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom real quick. We just finished up the 7th over. Aussie just with 47 runs, 2 wickets. Current run rate is 6.71. They need a 10.31, so they got a lot to make up. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Daniel Victori, Richard, share it to me in the request form, man, if you can. We have a bunch of them in there. I'm just letting you know, guys. So when y'all do send them, we will go through the whole list. Some of them will take some time. We are trying to increase the amount of videos we're dropping per week, but we also do want to keep it balanced because we don't just do cricket. So we want to make sure we're covering some NRL, get back to some AFL, doing some soccer, even doing some American sports. We like to throw some of those in every now and then as well. Do some racing, especially as Bathurst is coming up. So we try to keep it balanced, but we will get through the whole list. If it's on the list, we will get to it. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to do it. And who knows, maybe we'll have certain weeks where we'll drop, 7 videos a week or maybe 10 videos, do double a day. Who knows? All right, I'll be right back. All righty then. One second. I'm sorry. I got back. My dad just texted me back. I'm just trying to respond real quick, and then I'll be with y'all. On your Tuesday. I'm trying to think what my schedules are. Monday. I just had one. I can. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to like use my head trying to think of my schedule for the next week. Once again, guys, appreciate all of you. Say hi to your dad from me. I'll be like, hey, Dad, Main Star Services said, hey. He's going to be like, what? You went for a PP. I did. Another one gone. It was another 6. I missed it. Or another wicket. Goodness, he jumped high, too. He tried to get up there and smack that thing down. Okay, so they did get a 6. So a couple runs here start off the 8th. Whoa, there it went. That's what you meant. Maxey is gone. What a wicket. Great, man. I'll tell you what. You know, I said earlier, Aussie's bowls, spin bowls, were not getting a lot of movement. Scotland's, they've been rolling, man. They have been rolling. Oh, no. I think it hits the bat. It hit the bat, too. That's tough. That's tough. Hit the bat, too, and reflects off the bat into the wicket, causing the out. 63. Maxwell gone. So we'll have Stoinis come in. I'm trying to get back with y'all, man. Nafe said Australia bats like 8 deep. Laugh out casuals are funny. Yeah, I know they have deep batting. That's what everybody was telling us earlier. Just 3 gone. Says Stoinis is going to win it. All right. Hey, shout out Stoinis then. Shout out Stoinis. Yeah, no bat. You love Zampa. Stoin the groin. Wayback says Stoinis is the man. Okay. All right. Let's see what he got then. Let's see what he got. They need a couple big overs here. I mean, ideally, if you can get to around 80, if you can get to around 80 before the 10th, that'd be really nice. Good shot. Miss. Will he get all the way through to the boundary? It will. Bring him in for 4. And fielder laying down on the ground, head in the dirt. Stoinis comes in and delivers a 4 right away. Let's go. What's up, the Predator? Welcome to the channel. I'm going to try to lock in a little bit more. I know some people want me to lock in a little more, so I'm going to pay attention to the game. I'll jump in, and as I see a fresh comment come in, I'll read it. So if I do miss something, you know, feel free to spam it a little bit. Obviously, don't spam it like you know, copy paste, enter. You know, don't do that. But if I don't read it and you want me to see it, you know, give it a couple seconds and put it again. Another hit. Be a simple single there. Brendan McCullum is what James says. So we have, like I've been telling you, we have that reaction link. It should also be in the description of the video, but for whatever reason, sometimes it keeps changing to our old one, which does not work anymore. But yes, that's the easiest way to do it, man. We have a lot of them, but we will make sure we get to all of them through time. All right. Another solid at bat. 7 runs so far. If Stoinis can get, I think Stoinis should be coming back up here. Vigas said, which team are you supporting? In this game? I mean, really neither. I'm supporting Australia because the only reason why we started reacting to cricket was because a bunch of people from Australia told us we needed to check it out. So in that regard, I'm rooting for Australia. But I have enjoyed the story of Scotland and you know what they've done being associate country and doing what they're doing. So I am in support of that. Says, saw you last India versus USA. I enjoyed that stream a lot. Now I'm back for more, even though I'm late. Theona, hey, no worries. Trust me, we appreciate y'all being here. Those of y'all that don't know, my name is Zach. This is Real Fan Sports. My partner, Nonfiction, couldn't be with us today. Today was supposed to be our off day. And honestly, I just got some really good sleep. So I was like, you know what? Let's get on it. So we're here covering this game. Wanted to show some love to the Australia team since, you know, again, was the reason why we started watching cricket in the first place was because a bunch of Australian family of ours told us to check it out. So I knew we had to do at least one. We had to do at least one here. Good little reverse hit. Can it run? It's rolling. It will. There's 4. Stoinis again. Do you know what is Campa? I'm not sure what it's Campa. Not sure. He said hashtag worst. Let's see, I must have missed something. Oh, worst. Yeah. I mean, who likes England? What they did in the past, especially Australia, can't support the word. Oh, that's what you're mentioning. I got you. So what exactly did they do? What is the animosity towards them about? Reverse sweep 4. That's what it is. Reverse sweep. I thought it was a reverse sweep, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong and then look stupid. I'm trying to learn the different at bats, man. I'm trying to learn them. It'll probably take us till next year, but I think after a year of doing like more reactions and you know working with Pratik, Mangesh, as well as you know possibly doing some stuff with America Cricket TV. You know, people that have been following the sport for a long time. We also have a thing that we're going to be planning hopefully soon. I really wish we could do it this summer, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But we are trying to work something out with Mangesh and Pratik where we can go out there and actually go through a full practice with a minor league cricket team. So we're hoping to have that happen. And I'm actually like super excited. It's something I've always wanted to do on this channel. Like since we started checking out international sports is go through a practice, learn how to actually play the game. So I hope it works out. Good ball there. It's going to swing wide of the wicket, but the swing will be missed. Yeah, and food. Hashtag food. That's right, Nate. All right. Bring in a simple one here. So probably about 6 short of probably what you want. You probably want about 80 there. But that'll wrap up the 10th over. 74 runs, 3 wickets. Target is 181. So they need a little over 100 here. 107 in these final 60 at-bats. Or 60 balls. I do not know what is Camp Advance. This match could be a close contest. I think so as well, Sarab. I think so as well. Because Magon said India will win World Cup. I'll tell you what. I mean, they have a good chance, but I'll tell you, India needs to get their head out their butts. And like, again, it's coming from a very new viewer of the sport, but I know they were frustrated with the grounds in New York. I said it earlier, but they were in their heads, especially Rohit and Virat. They were in their heads. Every time a ball would bounce a weird way and something bad would happen, you could tell that they were more frustrated at the grounds than they were at their play. And that opens up mistakes, you know, especially when they play against really, really good teams. Nate said Brisbane Heat Big Bash champions. Did they win it this year? I want to check. we want to do some more live streams for cricket this year. I definitely want to. I mean, a lot, especially because of all the support we've been getting from it. I know we definitely want to do the Ashes this year as much as we can. I know we can't do all of them because some of the games are during the weekday. And so we'll have to do like, I'm getting a little lag here. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. All right, there we go. Let's see. Head is getting massaged in the lower back here. They're working on his piriformis. One of the batters for Australia. So we have a little bit of a break. Are we having some deja vu from last year, guys? With Maxwell, we having some deja vu going on? Is that what's happening? Mesa said we're all mates, not family. Hey, mates, family, same thing, man. Same thing. Will be the match to look out for. India versus Afghanistan. Definitely be exciting. We're going to try to go live for as many games as we can. I know we're going to try and cover all the USA games. I think that actually works perfect what our schedule will be. I think the only way we may miss one is if the game happens at the same time as maybe a closeout game for the NBA finals, but part of me doesn't want the game. The games haven't been that great, but we'll see how Dallas plays on Monday. We'll see. But we're going to try to do not just USA games. We're going to do some other ones, and hopefully we'll be able to have Pratik in here again. He was supposed to join us yesterday, but due to the rain happening, I think they decided not to, so we just decided to chat. Let's see. Yo, Jimmy K, my guy. What's happening, man? So who left the door open? It's going to be a thriller in the World Cup, in this World Cup. I think so. This has been a very exciting World Cup. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of good competition. We've even had, obviously it's our first time watching, but I think it's been good for our first time watching and be able to see this style of competition happening. It's been really enjoyable. And other people that have watched a bunch have said this has also been a very competitive World Cup this year. Now, I know there have been, obviously some blowouts with Namibia and then Team England played earlier today. But we have some type of pause here. I'm not exactly what this is for. Can anyone explain what happened right there? Bowler approaches to go run, batter sticks out his hand, walks out. I'm not sure if he was complaining about something or what was going on. Since 2014, India never won an ICC tournament. England is shivering seeing this score. They got a keen eye. Hey, more people need to hit that like button, guys. If you haven't already, it don't do nothing but take you a little bit of time. Click that like button. What that will do is help let YouTube know that, hey, the people that are checking out this channel enjoy what Zach and Nan are doing, and you should send it out to some more people. You support us, it allows us to do more, and it allows us to grow more, and give y'all more coverage of things that y'all want to see. They said until Australia is knocked out, it's their trophy to lose. They have been the most dominant in this tournament. Without a doubt. I definitely agree with that. Outside of this game, they have been the most dominant. And this game is far from over. You say good ball? Was. Can I talk to you? Only me and you? Only me and you. Ignore the rest. No. The answer is no. Actually, you know what? Hold up. If I would talk to just you, this would it be like? Crickets. Jimmy K said they'll bring it home. He nearly lifted his toe there. Suppose USA won the World Cup. What will the reaction be in America? It would instantly bring people interested. I guarantee it would. I mean, because, it's already like the joke going on of when people are posting, when other networks are posting it. Good swing and at bat. Be another 4. Head that time. Because people are already saying it's like the whole joke of USA, what's cricket, also beat Pakistan. It's very unlikely it'll happen, but I think it would get people to be more interested. India will choke again. Hey, look, we have to tell everybody, trash talking is welcomed here. No shots below the belt. Have fun with it. And if you feel like something was a little too personal, just message us and we'll handle it. Rule of thumb is at halfway teams plus 25% of the score. Okay. Okay. I got you. Thank you. Vanch, I am a he, Vanch. Yes to the Ashes, definitely will. All right, I'm gonna do a big and I agree, Vanch. He's trying to troll, trying to get underneath everybody's skin. Vanch, I mean, you're chill with me, brother. I am mad, but if everybody in the chat starts getting frustrated with you, it is no problem for me to mute you for the rest of the stream. Don't bother me none. You know, you're not upsetting me, but if you're upsetting the chat and everybody else, then that's when the issues come. Oz will unify the belts. Aussie's going to get frustrated on the 24th of June. Who they play on the 24th of June? That's on Monday? Task one day and soon to be T20. That'd be crazy. Need 10.7 runs per over from here. What good is your skill if you can't manage a little adverse conditions? There are way too many overrated players, and that's why Sachin is the GOAT. Called it. Do you know the concept umpires call in LBW? This also gathers a lot of controversies. When we first saw LBW, we thought it was very controversial, and everybody told us no. And we were like, it felt like it was. I mean, I know the technology now is like super increased, but like when you don't have that technology, I bet it is extremely controversial. Good swing. Oh, but great fielding there. Not sure who that was, but that is a absolute amazing grab. All right, 8 runs in that over. Moving on to 11. I'm going with the West Indies. I like to see the West Indies do it. I know some people have been telling us that they've struggled in recent years. Some people think it's financial reasons. Some people think it's political. So it would be nice to see them show out, especially with a tournament being hosted in their country. India won't win. India's going to win. Drinks break. Something disrupted him. Okay. See. All right, I'm gonna do a big jump, guys. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go, Dr. Cap. If anybody wants to ignore him, you can ignore him. And if he becomes a problem, guys, I will easily just mute him. So, you know what, Vance? We'll make that a warning. You're starting to frustrate like 10 people. If that keeps happening from here on out, I'm just gonna go ahead and mute you. And then if it continues, we'll just kick you out of here, man. No need to aggravate the rest of the chat. You missed. That's actually hilarious, main star. Vance, you missed a I and vanish. Man, I thought you were grabbing a beer, babe. I was like, excuse me. USA has a strong team. Block him, Zach. What up, Coley? Oh, finally, my mod's here. Coley, if Vance keeps annoying people, put him on timeout for like 10, 15 minutes. If he comes back and does it again, then go ahead and just block him. Thank you for being here, Coley. All right. I think I'm caught all the way there. Skull more beer. All right. 84 points, 3 wickets, 11.3. Just 2 runs so far, halfway through this over. Again, really great performance by Scotland. So you about to get going, baby? You're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave. You gotta go, and you're not getting cookies from me. Be a quick 1 run. These ones aren't going to add up. We got to start getting some boundaries here. Not LBW itself, but when the umpire call comes into play, especially in important matches, it's controversial. Can you explain that a little bit more, Gintoki, or maybe send a video in the request link that gives an example of what you're talking about. That way I can understand it a little bit better. Pyman said, just in a reaction quest, you'll have your eyes open what real fans can achieve with two countries clash. Springbok Tour 1981, New Zealand roared the world match in shock. Please watch. It definitely will. And with all the reaction quests that we get, some things just aren't allowed to be reacted to. Certain channels don't allow their content to be reused for reaction stuff. And if that ends up being the case, we will send you an email and let you know that this wasn't allowed to be reacted to. Do you have another suggestion? And if not, then we'll at least watch it and then we'll send you a message about it. But give me a second. I'm going to walk Skyla out. She's heading home because she doesn't like us, guys. She doesn't like us.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I can. I'm just kidding. She does like us. And if you are a member, go ahead, spam some Woo Girl Skylas. I'll be back in just a second. All right. Appreciate y'all for being patient with me, guys. Ugh. Says, love what you guys are doing to make cricket more recognized in the USA. Keep it up. We're trying, man. We're gonna try our best. We've been sharing it with our friends and family. You know, we're hoping to do some more work with different people in the world of cricket in the US and hopefully be able to keep expanding that. I'm gonna do a big jump. Scott Kev said, yeah, no cookies for me, man. It sucks. Yeah, run rate is creeping up. So what I missed? Anything crazy? All right, we got over 100 finally. So at least they got some runs since I was gone. Nice shot. Makes it look easy. Rajma Chawal. Who's that? Netherlands, USA, Scotland, 3 associates in the Super 8. Okay, I thought Scotland was associate. I couldn't remember. I knew someone told us that. That is really cool. And guys, if I missed a comment, feel free to send it back again so I can check it now. I'm gonna try not to like keep holding scroll up. I'm gonna try to just look and go back. Says Guy, you need mods. I know I do have a couple. Coley is here. Normally our live streams aren't this crazy. So, you know, and we also don't like to do you know, we don't like it to be full with mods either because it's kind of a bad look when we have lower view streams. Cricket has been crazy. So Coley is my guy. So I sent you Gabati videos a few days back. Did you send it on the new request link, Coley? And Coley, go ahead and Coley, go ahead and put Vanch in timeout if you can. Do you know how to do it, Coley? If not, I can do it. And if you don't, we'll get on a video call one day soon so I can show you. Oh, I think Non must be here because he's doing it right now. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and we'll do this right there, make it easy. Coley sexually used Twitter. Conversely, the Empire says not out. The ball tracking shows the ball clipping the stumps less than 50%. It remains not out because the umpire's call. Oh, that's actually interesting. So it's like, do you really trust your technology or not? That could be interesting. Classic, you have yellow and red cards. Wait, what are you talking about, Pi? All right. I'm not sure if Coley does use Twitter or not. I'm not sure. I know he's on Instagram. I don't know if he's on Twitter. Oh, thank you, Non. I'm assuming that's Non in the building. What's up, brother? Hey, look, whoever's typing as Real Fan Sports in the chat, that is Nonfiction, my partner. Like I said, today was supposed to be our off day, and I last minute was just like, I'm bored, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And Scott was also supposed to leave early, decided to stay, so and just chill. But yeah, shout out Nonfiction. He will be joining us for our next live stream. We'll be back live, I believe, on Monday for the NBA Finals. I don't know if we're gonna have a cricket game in the morning. I'd probably say no, but we will be live Monday night for the NBA Finals. Said you sent you on request form. Thank you, man. They're opening up now. Yeah, shots are starting to get hit. 115-3. Another 4 got hit here. Good shot by Stonis. 46 for 23. Y'all said he's that man. You said he was going to be the savior. He's having one of those Aaron Jones moments right now. Could we see another one? This is kind of what it's reminding me of. I'm just waiting to see a couple sixes get sent out. That's Oz for the win. Oh, I totally didn't realize what you said, or if I read it, I totally forgot. Yeah, and like Don said, sorry, Evil Case Money, wrong person. Class, you have yellow and red cards. Marcus Stones is really good at T20. It looks that way. Just one moment the game changes completely. Absolutely, man. It's a game of momentum, man. That's what a lot of sports are. Momentum changes. Couple good runs or a good over changes everything. Changes your confidence. It also changes the confidence of the opposing team. You know, just, you know, in basketball, when you see one shot drop, Everything goes different. React to grade cricketers, India versus Pakistan fan reaction. So I've heard about grade cricketers. Some people have told us to try and work with them. I don't know if they will because we're a lot smaller. But if we can somehow get connected with them somehow, we definitely love to. We love to work with as many people as we can. We want to grow the family. We want to make connections. That's why we do YouTube, is just to meet people. But I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. But I don't like reacting to things that other people reacted to. Like, we did it for the John Boy video for Glenn Maxwell, but that's literally because we had a bunch of people request it, and we weren't allowed to react to the original clip. John Boy had a thing with ICC. He's also a commentator for ICC, I think, at games in Grand Prairie this year. So we were able to do that. But yeah, don't generally like to do reactions to things people already reacted to. Oh, you timed him out earlier too, Non? Oh, then if he comes back, just go ahead and give him the boot, man. I didn't realize you timed him out earlier. Give him the boot. Great cricketers are funny. I've heard they're really good. A lot of people have told us about them. Dan said I'll be back in the stream. All right, cool, brother. Appreciate you, my man. 60 from 30 balls. Last 5 overs. Let's see what we can do. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be easy either. Find life between arrogance and funny. I mean, that sounds like a good sports channel to me. Sounds like a good sports channel to me. You know, opinionated but joking, but jokeful. Yeah. Yeah, John Boy's footage is literally the only footage match for 200 you can find. Yeah, because so he worked out a deal, and he's also, I believe, working out a deal with the MLC, Major League Cricket, as well, to help promote the game. I know MLC is looking into content creators to help promote the game and do live coverages of the game. We're hoping we might be able to get into that order. We'll see. We'll see how that our channel grows. It's got to make sense for them and such. But as we grow that relationship and all that stuff, Scott said, "Keep me awake." Scott, you want me to just scream for the next 30 minutes? Why do you leave earlier, woman? I didn't even realize it's 10:30. You just now leaving. You say I would get the cookies. I've always wondered why umpires in cricket don't do the same hand gestures to represent out like baseball umps. Yeah, the hand gestures threw me off for a bit. I'm not gonna lie, because when they point up, what is it when they point up? Isn't this 4? I'm at the like pay attention more, but good shot there right away. We got a 6. Working good. Another big shot. Could be 6 again. It is. It is. Woo! Everybody in Australia going. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Oh yeah, we're going now. We're working. First time England is backing Australia. Well, no, I think England. Yeah, England needs Australia to win, right? Yeah, that is true. That is crazy. Nah, even head is going now. They all working out, brother. Wide. Should be called a wide, right? That's what that signal means, right? Wide. Yeah, absolutely. So get a run and an extra ball. Aussie's chasing it down. They are, Bunny. I want to spend time. Well, I know. Thank you, baby. You could have got on stream. Next time we're gonna have to just spam Skyly, get on stream. Not again. Oh no. Things are sinking in now. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 6s in a row for a head. My goodness. My goodness. There it is. There it is. Sorry, head. I wasn't familiar with your game. The Predator says, sorry, Scotland. Uh-oh. Guess they want to save March. Why don't baseball umpires make identical? You know what? It literally could go both ways. You're definitely right. I ain't gonna lie though. I love the strikeout signal. Boom. Like, that's top tier. I'm not gonna lie. That's top tier. All right. Fastball comes in. Another big shot. It needs to drop. It does not. He's out of here. That's a wicket. Oh, it needed to drop. The risk of going for back-to-back sixes. Back-to-back sixes. Showed up there for Head right as he got going. 68 for 49 balls. And he will be retired to the changing rooms. To the pavilion. Right? Is that what you said earlier? Was it Yobo or way back told me? The pavilion? I'm figuring it out. Not like that, Scotland. Not like that. What up, DG? They have an extra gear. They're turning it up right now. They're turning it up. Head going for his century. Oh, man. You might have jinxed him, Yobo. Did you send that as soon as he did that? You might have jinxed him, brother. What up, brother? The bye? Appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Head is good. Yep. You, Yobo? You jinxed him. That's so funny. Who jinxed him? Non and Dolph is on stream. Yo, hey, shout out Non and Dolph. I am gonna redirect y'all over to Non and Dolph after this game is over. They are covering the fight tonight between Javante Davis and his competitor. I keep forgetting his name. Something wants me to say Taylor, but I feel like that's wrong. I don't know. But they are live over on the Coleman Sports Network, so I'm gonna have that set up in just a second. That way, once the stream ends, I'm gonna end it, and it will automatically send you there. And even if you're not interested, go over there, say what up to Dolph, say what up to Non, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The channel that I'm sending you to is the Come On In Sports Network, which me and Non are a part of with Dolph Jackson, as well as Coach Rock, as well as Carlos and PJ, and some other creators that we're bringing on very soon. And we're going to cover a wide variety of sports. Right now, it's a lot of football, but that's not where we're stopping at. We are wanting to do some cricket. We are planning on doing some cricket reactions on that channel coming up very soon. Dolph actually went live this morning for Namibia versus England. Who do you think is going to win this World Cup? Man, I said it earlier. I really don't know, man. I don't want to just lie to you and just give you a name, because I could just give you any name. Right now, based off just the scores that I've seen, Australia feels like they are the favorite. I think India has played well, but I also feel like India has been extremely frustrated in moments because of the field in New York. Another 4 here. But I feel like their heads weren't locked in. And, they didn't face against any like super strong opponents. Even though Pakistan was supposed to be strong, they did not play good this World Cup. So it'll be interesting. Indians fear head the most. Imagine fearing head. Crazy. I think you have higher chances of getting into cricket commentary in the country since you are early into the game. Try giving it a shot, mate. We'll try our best, man. And we talked about that too. It's like, it would be cool to like do a commentary event and stuff like that. I already know, like, I stumble my words, so I'd have to like really slow down. Non would be really good at it. For those of y'all that don't know, Non has filmed a lot of sports in the U.S. He did that all through college and after college. He filmed any U.S. sports you can think of. He also hosted a radio show as well, did a lot of crazy things like that. He has the voice for it. I'm just the yapper. And as you can see, we are repping our new merch, Yapper Gang. If anyone's interested in buying some of our merch, you don't have to, but we made some shirts. We also have some more original designs that are being remade that will be coming out soon. But we have shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies. I don't think we have a tank top. We have the little quarter cuts for the girls. What are those things called? Where it cuts off around the belly. We got some of them. We also have a water bottle. If y'all want to go and check that out, we'd appreciate it. That's the link to the store right there. Oh, that could be a wide again. It will be. Another wide for Scotland. They're really starting to collapse here near the end. Stoinis now 51 for 25 balls. David at bat 1 for 2. 35 runs and 23 balls, what they need. They'll get a single here. I feel like they could stretch for a 2, but they just didn't sprint. I know it's like a strategy thing, not like to kind of pace yourself in these moments, especially because you're saving energy because you're really needing to hit it long here. But at the same time, like if they were to sprint for those, they could easily have gotten 2 there. The balls is going down. England is out. It not yet, but it is looking likely, but not yet. Thank you, bro, for all the nice. You better stop. Stop playing. Non-P also has his own channel as well where he covers movies and stuff like that. Movies, music, unboxings, reviews of different foods, drinks, comic books, different things like that. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure y'all go check him out over at youtube.com/@nonfiction. And we're going to see another 4 here by Australia. They dancing with it. He also has a request form over on his channel as well. So if you have any movies, I know a lot of people have been sending him some movies from India in different places. So if you have any movies or music that you'd like to see him react to, send it his way. Reverse sweep, big shot, drops over the top, and he'll get sent for 4. If he'd put a little more on, it could have gone for 6. But you'll take 4 here. No problem there. Let's see. I think we got one more bowl left for the 17th over. Brother said no more chances to Scotland. It's going to be close. Don't sprint. Best batters keep strikes. Keep striking. That makes sense, Main Star. That makes sense. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stoinis is gone. The wicket. What a delivery after the 4 to wrap up the 17th over. Comes straight through. Tries for the reverse sweep again. Throws it on the offside. Offside, right? Offside or lakeside? I'm trying to remember that. I think it was offside. It might have been lakeside. Dang it. Let me know. But behind his leg, gets the wicket. 9 4s for Stoinis, but he will be retired. And we'll have 3 overs remaining. 26 runs needed out of 18 balls. They are climbing their way up, doing about what they need to do. 10 runs this last over, but they're going to need someone new to come out and shine from the get. While we're doing the little break in between, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and we'll get back at it. Out, not retired. What up, Paul? I mean, it means it basically means the same thing. It's just different terminology. I mean, we say out too, but retired just means you're done for the evening. Like I said, the terminology will get crossed over between the games. We watch both. We watch a lot of different sports. Shoot, yesterday, I think we posted a short on it. Non was reading the score for the basketball game and said 100 over 80 or something like that. And he goes, Jesus, he said, I think I'm watching cricket. So it just happens. Good strike. That's going to be fine for 4 again. 22 for 16 is what they need. Aussie has a really good middle order. So if their top order falls apart, their middle over can save them. They're going to need it now with no. The hardest part, and from what a lot of people have told us, the hardest part is coming in later and having to be fresh, right? They're coming in after sitting down, relaxing. I'm sure they're doing some warm-ups in the background, but have to be ready and, can't take any lack of opportunity. A full toss here. What a deflection. I don't know how he got a piece of that. It's going to sit for 4. Good shot. That's a big dude, man. That dude's huge. What's his name? Who's that guy with the chain that just hit? David? That's one big mug right there. Bowled behind his legs. Offside. So it is called offside. Okay, cool. I thought so. See, I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. Skull some more beers. Hey, look. Cheers, my brother. Cheers. There you go. Private said players can retire injured. Oh, so y'all use retire for whenever someone's injured. Okay, there you go. Retire creep means stop batting without being out. Oh, okay. See, again, just different terminology. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me, and thank you for also explaining why. And I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to mess it up again, but I'll try to be mindful of it. Bad ball. Yeah. If Australia loses this, I blame Zach. What, Yobo, why are you blaming me? You were the one that jinxed him. Don't come at me, Yobo. Paul Corey said, all good. Appreciate that, Paul. Yeah. Said, if I say something wrong, I promise you it's no offense, man. It's just, it just comes out naturally. Another good swing. Be it a slow roll. They could try to stretch for 2, but they'll probably safely go 1 here. Yeah, absolutely. 13 for 13 balls. There is no rush here. You're in prime control to take over this game. Walk out with the win. Send Scotland packing. Poor bowling. WTF. I got to refinish re-editing as a regular short. Okay, cool. I know I saw you posted on, I think, on Instagram, maybe. Yeah, some tough bowling right here. How you doing, Zach? Doing good, Paul. Getting by, man. We've been busy. I finally got some sleep last night. Like, I still fell asleep like super late, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But I was able to sleep in. Didn't have to worry about nothing. It was nice. He tried for the 1. Oh, almost risked it too much. But he will stay safe. So now we're going to need 13 from 12 balls. But how you been, Paul? How's life been for you, brother? Game over. Curry or LeBron? Curry for me. See, Bonnie, you're lucky not down here. It's honestly it's not hard for me, man. I don't know. You remove the arrogance of LeBron. You remove lay GM, Bron, then I'm picking LeBron over Curry. But with that factor, it's like you want to start leaning Curry over LeBron as far as like building a team. Now, I think LeBron's overall the better player, just because the longevity, the records, and all those different things. But it definitely brings up a debate. Yo, what up, Toronto? Welcome to the channel. Said West Indies cricket champions. A lot of people think that, man. Maybe it'd be cool to do it in their home country. That'd be awesome. All right, here comes the ball. Good shot. Oh, great stop by Soul. Was going for 4 without a doubt. Soul dives on the ground, is able to slow it down and allow just 1 run. So now they need 12 for 11. I hope we're not seeing. We've seen something similar to this yesterday. You don't want to be retired, dead. So now can you handle WTC after following the game for so long? WTC. I'm still not familiar with acronyms. The World Test Championship. I don't know. So, but we are going to go live for some of the England versus West Indies series coming up in July. We'll be able to do everyone because again, a lot of the game is going to happen when I have work and stuff like that. But we are going to try to catch some of the ending games, ending of the games, and possibly some of the beginning of the games as well. And I think we're especially going to try and do the final day of the first matchup between them in the series, because I know there's a player for the West Indies that's retiring, right? And there's going to be like a ceremony for him. So we definitely want to check that out. No offense, we're all learning. Take the gate. Appreciate that, Pie Man. Are we getting a super over? Maybe. 10 for 10 balls. Here comes the roll. Reverse sweep. Misses. And he had the opportunity. Wade, that ball was put perfectly. Wade just missed it. Ball bounced a little higher than what he expected. Couldn't get under it. That was the shot he needed. Innings timer. Remaining 6 minutes. Overs on target. What does that mean, guys? 6-minute overs on target? Can someone explain that for me? And appreciate everybody that's just tuned in. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Much love to you guys. Another sweep gets sent out. They should be able to get 1, maybe 2. Looks like they're just going to go for 1. They're looking for a 4 here. They're looking for a 4 or 6. Stay composed. Get your 4 or 6. If you can get 1s and track them down, then you should be okay. Scotland versus USA. That could be the matchup. Imagine if Australia chokes here. Curry all day, no hesitation. See, I knew Nan was going to come in crazy with that one. Doing good. Be better if my NRL team would win some games. Oh, there's a shot. Will it drop? It's going to drop short. Oh, but he fumbles it. They should be able to bring in at least 2. It was almost enough for 4. Just hit that ground and too much backspin. It just flips back. And Tier was able to get out there and slow it down. So it'll be back to 7 for 7 needed. Who do you support in NRL again, Paul? I forget, man. I know I saw the Tigers beat the Titans yesterday, and I was messing with Brocky and BKR because they've been trying to tell me I need to switch from being a Tigers fan to a Titans fan. And I said, look, they play today. I said, whoever wins, I'll become the fan of that team. And Tigers took them out I think it was 18-10 or 18-6, something like that. Curry with a side of non-fiction. I like how you said non. Yeah, that I like that. I like that. Take test matches 1 session at a time. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. The hard thing is being able to do a full 8-hour thing because a lot of them are during the weekdays. Now, a weekend one every now and then we might be able to do. It just depends. Oh, good shot. Actually bounces off the leg of the ref. Hope he has a shin guard there. But should be able to bring in 1 run. Australia now needs 5 for 6. All right, from England, brother. Welcome, Garth. How you doing, brother? Time is a factor now. Let's see. Aussie win. It was done. Retired batter is one who's injured and not out, so he can come back. He thinks he has recovered. I got you. Thank you, Yash. English player is retiring. Jimmy Anderson. He has the 3rd. Oh, it was the English player. Thank you, Robot. I couldn't remember exactly who it was. Oh, and that's what you were saying. Too, Garth. Thank you. I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. We were just told about it yesterday. This bowler is so bad. He's definitely struggling. He's New South Wales Blues. I'm Queensland. Oh, you're a Blues fan? Yeah. Well, that was a shitty game 1, dude. He had a send off in the first 5 minutes. We didn't even watch it. It was tough. And you said you're an Eels fan? They're struggling? Dude, weren't they just in the damn grand finals last year? That's tough. All right, let's lock in for this final over. 5 from 6. First ball comes at him. We get a swing. They're going to get 1 here, and that's really all they need is 1. Singles. If you're Scotland, you're looking for wickets. You absolutely have to get wickets or dot balls. Absolutely. No excuse for it now. I'm going to stop replying to comments right now as I watch the rest of the game, but I will get to all the comments afterwards, and I'll stay on for about 30 minutes or so afterwards, and then we'll work it all out. Again, appreciate you all for being here, y'all. For real. You know, the sport we've been getting this last like 2-3 weeks has been insane. Like it's like giving us new life, new energy, even though we're exhausted. It's like it's unreal. We're here at this point now. All y'all tuning in. It's it really is life changing for us. It's beginning it. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. And we just can't wait to be able to invest more, do more, give y'all fresher content, newer content. So we're really excited about all of it. Here comes the second bowl of the over. Good shot in another single. And to be fair, that was actually a pretty decent bowl. It just didn't quite drop low enough. I think he wanted to send that a little bit closer inside, a little closer to that Yorker line. Looking like a pretty empty stadium out here tonight. My boy getting hyped. Here comes the third one. Big shot. Moonshot. Is it long enough, though? It looks like it might be short. Can it be fielded? Oh, he drops it. He drops it. That should be at least 2, right? That should be at least 2. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Barrington just couldn't come down with it. High moonshot. Ball drops down. He tries to squat underneath it. He never quite was centered. It just rolls off the hands. And that should just about seal it. It goes right in the fingers. Bounces through the fingers. That's tough. So tough. Wow. Yeah, you see, there's actually England fans in the building that are excited, cheering, because they need Australia to win. Now, just 1 from 3 balls. Do you believe in miracles? Let's see. Can Scotland close it out here? Fast bowler running up. Wheel. Tosses. Big shot. It's gone. It's out of here. Good night, Scotland. Good night. Australia moves on. England moves on to the Super 8. What a finish. What a chase by this Australia team. Started off slow, but gosh darn it. And these last 10 overs, they stood out, showed out. Started with Stoinis doing his thing. Stoinis gets a wicket, and then you have the 2 guys at the end holding it down, wrapping up some singles, and then the big shot to kill it. Big man David and Goliath out here closing it out. Australia will take the win. 186 in 19.4 overs to defeat Scotland. What a game. What a game. And I tell you what, I feel bad for Scotland. I know them fans are upset right now because they gave a phenomenal performance. Like everybody said, this bowler, the last 2 bowlers just were not it. They really struggled compared to their opening sets. Unfortunate for them. Shout out Scotland for a great performance in this tournament so far. It is unfortunate to have this type of ending, to have Australia be able to come through and play this type of game and close out like they did. But what a performance by Scotland. And man, this was crazy. This is crazy. So I'm gonna scroll through some comments. I'm gonna jump to the bottom because I know everybody is doing that thing. Yo, my boy Dorian's in the building. What's good, brother? What's happening, man? Cheers to you, my guy. What you drinking on? Oh, motherfucker, let me try one. Excuse my language. Shout out Happy Dad.
That's the watermelon, I believe.
Bro, that's good. It's not sweet like all the other seltzers. It does have a really artificial taste, but like it's not sweet, which I could actually deal with.
They're at Mathern's.
They're at Mathern's now?
No.
Yeah, Mathern's.
Mathern's.
The one by the movie. You don't know this area. Walmart. Walmart on the opposite side.
I know where Mathern's is. It's either at Mathern's or Aldi.
Oh, or Aldi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot
which one. I'll check. But I would assume it's Mathern's because Mathern's normally gets all the weird shit. I'll have to check Aldi though.
I think it is Mathern's. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let me go through some comments. Everybody shout out Dorian. Dorian is the baby daddy of my sister.
Oh.
He's got best dad ever on the shirt. We don't even we don't know if you're the best yet or not, bro. You just might be okay. You just might be okay. Main Star Server said, I'll send you a Tigers jersey. Bro, if you send me a Tigers, so I actually have a Titans jersey. So Nate from We Are Family sent us a Titans jersey. Skyla actually has it. I'm trying to get it back from her now. Bro, you want to send me a Tiger jersey? Let me know. We don't have a PO box right now, but we are hoping to get one soon. But you can message me on Instagram or Twitter if you have one, and we can work it out. And I'll pay for the delivery as well. I ain't gonna make you pay that. I know that. I know delivering from country to country is expensive, so we'll work it out. Bob says set time limit to complete all the overs. If fail, you lose one player outside 30-yard line. The last over, I guess I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought that's what that was, but I just wasn't sure. He should have left that last ball wide. Chloe Chihuahua. All right. Yep. If no one's done it yet, here he is. All right. All right. Goodbye, Vanch. It's been great. I know you've been trying to irritate me. You're not irritating me. You're irritating everybody else in the chat. That's when the problems come in. I'm not worried about you, brother. So don't think you accomplished your goal, because I don't care about you. How's that sound? How's that sound? Yo, Nate, the good teams just do enough to win. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a little grease, I'll slide you a piece.
There you go. There you go. Absolute great performance by Australia. Never any doubt, man. Confidence out the world. They knew what they were doing. Scotland will lose. You called it right. Also, some money is deducted from the match. Oh, really? Money is deducted whenever that happens? That's interesting. What are your thoughts on USA qualifying for Super 8? I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, first time being a part of the ICC T20 event, being a host country, showing out, having that phenomenal game that those that were there were in awe. It was a smaller stadium, Grand Prairie. The max, I think, capacity was around like 8 to 10,000. It was electric. They had fire, yelling, screaming. It was one of the most fun events. If you haven't seen our live stream, or I'm sorry, our vlog yet, please go on our channel. I wish I had the link, but I don't want to go look for it. Get you some salts, baby. Make sure you go and check out that vlog. It was a lot of fun, so you can get to see what the intensity was like. It's not a big stadium, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Cricket means eat Indian, sleep Indian. I didn't realize that was Vanch comment. I'm not reading any of his anymore. I'll show you what Ellis and Agar bat to number 10. Thank you, Kibaru. I don't know what that exactly means. I've heard of Ellis. I don't know much about Agar. So, I'm sure that means really good things. We'll understand more of that as time moves on, man. They struggle to get to 181. They struggle. I wouldn't say they struggled. I think they start off a little slow, but they show up when they show. It's much like how India was against US. Felt like they were struggling, but when they needed to show up, they showed up. What Wilson Wade is doing, finish this match. Dropped. Struggle, laugh aloud, just doing what's needed, nothing less. Keep England out with a narrow win. Well, I think England still will move forward, Nate, at least from what everybody's telling me. If anyone has the update on that, please let me know. I think England still moves on because they beat the other team. I'm forgetting the name so bad this morning that I don't think it matters. Don't worry, Daniel. I went ahead and took care of it. That's all gone. Sorry for that interruption, guys. Australia to lose by 1 run and knock out England. Hey, thanks for the streams way back. Hey, appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for always being here. I didn't tell you to spam Vanch if you're still here. I said we don't mind spam because we didn't read it. We don't, and I told you also that doesn't mean copy paste enter, copy paste enter. It means paste it. If you don't see me read it in a minute or two, then you can paste it again, not every 10 seconds. We also warned you 5 times. Call it a day. Yoba said, go the Eels. Got to respect those long-suffering Eels supporters. That grand finals they watched with the Eels was like just horrible, man. Like they decided to show up in the last like 10 minutes. It was like unbelievable. It was like if they showed up like that the whole game, they actually could have beat the Panthers last year. Austin, thanks for the stream. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Thank you for joining the stream. The Palms owe the Aussies. Hey, what they owe you way back. England invented T20 cricket. Did they really? I didn't know that. Australia, we can't be there. We all the buddies. England squad having a big sigh of relief. Absolutely. Like Nan said, hit that like button, guys. I'm running through these a little bit quick. Do pro kabaddi next season. It's really fun sport. We want to, man. We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out. And I don't even know where we could watch it at, Coley. You have us on Instagram, so message us on Instagram where we can even watch it. Because I don't know where we could even try and watch it and do something like that. Poor bowling, absolutely poor bowling. They played really well. Yeah, turn it up when it mattered. Like Nate said, but that's what good teams do. I'll give you a shout out if you find out what I don't care about that. Scottish don't deserve to win at all. I wouldn't say that, man. I think they had a very good at bat, a very good performance at bat, a very good start in the first 10 overs, but they just struggled to finish. New Zealand beers are the best. I need to get. I've been trying to get my hands on some New Zealand Australian beers. We haven't been able to. It's like an illegal thing now. They can't send it to us. I wish we could. Stoney's with his boyfriend Zampa going to win World Cup for Australia. Hey, maybe so, baby. Maybe so. Scotland played well until their last 5 overs. Aussie attacked. They panicked and lost the plot. Hear how big some the Aussies are. Here's how big some of the Aussies are. Your last part of that comment never came through for whatever reason, Kabaru. If it was a link, it's probably because YouTube automatically gets rid of links. Australia made them look good, just did enough to win, always in control. Hey, I love the confidence. I love the confidence. And yes, happy Father's Day to everybody that is celebrating Father's Day in just an hour, 1 hour for us. And I know in Australia, y'all said Father's Day is in September. So regardless, happy Father's Day. Scott's calling me. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? All right, sorry about that, guys. Hey, Dorian, buy a New Zealand beer. Dude, I'm telling. They said buy a New Zealand beer. Our New, it's hard to find. The connection with New Zealand, like Australia, with transporting beers and stuff. Like I don't know why it's just not allowed, because we've actually had some people that wanted to send us some both beer and wines from New Zealand and Australia, and it just hasn't worked out. Is New Zealand beer like a lot of ciders too? I know Australia really loves their ciders. Can someone ban? Yeah, I got it, Daniel. Hey, Sana Singh said, God bless you too, brother. Predator. Anyone knows will England face in the first Super 8 match? I don't know if the schedule was released yet. I know they're going to be in there with South Africa, USA, and the other team that I have forgotten 3 times now already. So someone help me out. Cam Green 6 foot. Oh, Cam Green 6'7". Mitchell Mark 6'6". Josh Hazelwood 6'6". David. Sorry, y'all, we got my whole family up in here. We all having some fun. Yeah, they know how champions know how to win. Absolutely, man. You don't lose composure. There will be USA versus England, which will be very fun. It's definitely possible. That will be fun. Absolutely. They want to get rid of them in the game, right? They don't want it to be through beating somebody else. So I respect that. It's really fun. I know, man, we enjoy doing the reaction to it. It's just if we can make it happen. Oh, that so the spam there, that is the vlog that Non put up. So shout out Non. Thank you for doing that for me, brother. Non, are y'all still live for the fight? I know the fight was going on. I'm not sure if it's over yet. Do you know?
Gervonta
Davis, yeah, that fight's tonight. Yeah, I don't know if it's done or not.
Gervonta Davis's fight.
I put it on for you.
No, that was UFC.
Yeah, UFC fought tonight too. There's some good fights on UFC tonight too.
Forgot Gervonta Davis fighting tonight.
Group 2 consists of USA, England, West Indies. That's what it was. How do I keep forgetting the West Indies? It's gonna be fun. I think it'll end up being West Indies and England move it out. I don't think England will like choke out again like they did in the beginning series. I think they'll step things up here. But I hope USA gives them a run for their money, man. Would it be crazy if USA and West Indies went on? Like, how insane would that be? How insane would that be? I hope it happens, man. It'd be super cool. A good way of getting some Australian beer is come down to Yobo. That's the dream, baby. That's the dream. At some point in time, Non, shut up. I threw the Vegemite away. Do not listen to Non. I threw it away. It was expired by 2 months. I don't have any. Do not tell them that, because if they donate, then I'm going to feel bad. And it's like, it's not even just in the trash can. It's in the dumpster. I can't go and get it. Do not donate. I do not have any Vegemite with me. Next time I'll buy some more. Next Australian event, maybe for the state of origin, I'll buy some again. We'll see. To come down, yeah. Yobo, that's the game plan, man. Eventually, we hope we can get to a point where we can go out there. We already have a lot of people that are out there that are willing to house us for a week or so. Help us get to games and do different things. So we hope we can make it out there one day, man. That's the goal. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Hey, that's the meme, straight up. I guess that means I get 2 Father's Day. Hey, happy Father's Day twice, Kibaru. Hey, thank you for still being up. Oh, wait, no, you're up late in the morning time, so you're chilling right now. Yeah, I'm a Kiwi. We'll always back New Zealand. I respect that, pie man. Terms kids, I cashed out just time. Okay, so you made profit. You made profit, Terms. All right, I hope you made some profit, man. That's awesome. Anybody here watching from England, or did you all die in the 26C heat wave? Oh my God, was it hot in England? That's hot for England, right? Like 26 Celsius. That's hot for England. Because isn't it like normally pretty cool over there and like, or at least overcast, so you don't really get that crazy heat? Maybe find a World's Cost Plus market. They may have some beers. Possibly. There used to be a World's beer thing near me, but we don't have one anymore. So I have to like really, really explore. Daniel said I'm off to bed after the stream ends. Well, Dave, man, get yourself some sleep, my brother. We appreciate you for being here. Much love to you, man. Also, stream mate, love it, but I drank 12 beers to your 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4. Look, main start next time you come in for an evening stream, not in the morning stream because normally I have stuff to do. Next time you come in for an evening stream for us, I'll keep up with you, brother. We'll put them down together, okay? We'll stay 1-1. Hey guys, awesome work today. You earned a sub. Thanks for the stream, and to all happy Father's Day. Sport and kids be in your life. Absolutely, pie man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subbing as well. We normally have a big alert that pops up, but we're on a different thing today. When we do the cricket stuff, it's just easier on this application, so we don't have the big alert. But pie man, I truly appreciate that, man, for real. World Market sells some Aussie products. Yeah, I've went to World Market. They have some of their like BS wine, and then they have like some of their snacks. Like they have like Tim Tams and different things like that, and like your Bundaberg, but just the drinks, not the alcohol, not the actual rum. The only liquor alcohol that they have from Australia is wine, and it's like it's the wine that Snoop Dogg's a part of too. I can't remember the damn name. I bought it last time. It was okay, but it's like it's not really Australian wine. Like it's called Australian wine. I think it's bottled in Australia, but they get the fruits from California. Super 8 begins June 19th. Yes, June 19th. Hey, Non. Yes, sir. Non in the building. Send all your Vegemite to Zach. Do not send me no gosh darn vet. It doesn't expire. It said expired on the thing, bro. And I threw it away. I couldn't wait to throw that shit away.
Ask him who won.
For what? Oh, the fight?
Tank or the other dude.
Let's see. Non, if you're still in here, oh, you said there. Oh, y'all are still live. It's round 5. Okay. So I'm gonna send y'all over to them in just a second. Non, stop spamming that because I don't have any Vegemite. Wayback said, yeah, you can grab one.
No, me, not you.
Yeah, you can have a beer, bro. Deal mate, 1 for 1. All right. Well, I'll try to keep up with you, brother. Yeah, I'll try to keep up with you, brother. When is Non going to do some Vegemite? Non refuses. I'm the only one that's victim, Paul. I'm the only one that's victim, and he likes to push it to me. So he's had Vegemite whenever he was back in college, and he couldn't stand it. So he refuses to do it. Now, Non will start doing some hot sauce. So Non's nephew has his own hot sauce brand. Non just got some. He's working on getting some sent to me, and we will do some donations for little like teaspoons of hot sauce, and they are hot. It's not like, basic pepper hot sauce. Like it's some serious stuff. So we are going to work on that. Pivot said I'm up for a beer challenge and a shot of Vegemite. A beer challenge and a shot. Bye, man. Goodness gracious. I did the what did we call it? The Tim Tam slam. We took a Tim Tam and dumped it in some Vegemite and then ate it. That was vicious. The first night we did the donations, we did $20 for a tablespoon and $10 for a teaspoon. And I like had to tell everybody to stop donating because like I nearly gagged. I was drinking too, and the Vegemite, the bitterness and the gooiness, like it just wasn't sitting right. I had to stop it. Like I had to bring the trash can next to my bed. I've never had to do that before. Save water, drink beer. Absolutely. Cheers to that, Bot Gaming. What's your best? Nope. Not doing it. Main star.
And so.
If you ever do want to send us anything, I mean, we don't have a PO box yet. If anyone does ever want to do that, obviously you don't have to. Message me and we'll talk and like try to figure out a way to get it sent. without giving away our like home addresses and stuff like that. I'll figure something out.
Came in on time.
Tim Tam Slam doesn't really involve Vegemite. I know it doesn't, but that's what we called it before we knew what actual Tim Tam Slam was, Yobo. But like we joked about it, and I don't remember who came up. It might have been Nate that called it that, and that's what we decided it was. So never say never. I mean, look, I don't know about that, my brother. I don't know about that. All right, let me go and let me put myself up here. Let me see if I can get the stream to get redirected over to Dolph real quick. I am going to get going in just a second, guys. But like I said, please, man, please stick around for a little bit, okay? And please go and, man, you just fought it and just like just pushed it back in here. Is that what you just did? Yeah, everybody.
I did not even fart.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. You walked out and you did this. You did this number here, bro. If I start smelling some stank. Oh, he's messing with her. Okay. I believe that. But yeah, so we'll get out in a second. I'm gonna chill for y'all for like another 5 or 10 minutes. But please go and check out Dolph and Non over at the Commodore Sports Network. I'm gonna try to set up that redirect right now. Make sure you go over there, hit that subscribe button, go show some love, go talk some BS with them. Dolph experienced his first ever cricket match the other day with us for USA versus Canada. He also watched the game with us for India versus USA. And he's really interested in learning the sport more. We're going to have a lot of content coming on that channel with some cricket coming up soon. So make sure y'all go check them out. So the redirect is set. Let me answer a couple comments and then we'll get going in a second. Yeah, let's see. I would love to try an Australian snack box. Australian snack box would be fire. All the candies and chocolates and stuff like that were all really good. And the Bundaberg, I actually went back and bought more Bundaberg. Like it was just so good. I went back and bought every single flavor. I was tearing those things up, and they were like really helping me on the days that I was like really hungover. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. You know how you have that like cotton mouth, like after drinking a whole lot. I'd wake up and I'd chug me a Bundaberg, and I'd be like, I feel good. No. As good as I should now. So good. Bump. Obviously, it's also important for England to qualify, but at least these minnow nations are growing like Scott. Absolutely, VK. Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, it's so cool that's why this T20 series has been so fun. According to everybody, obviously it's our first one, but these associate smaller countries and associate nations are performing well and are competing. Like in this game, Australia might still felt like they were in control. Like there was never any doubt they showed up when they needed to. But to say Scotland didn't compete is just a lie. So it's good to see that these people to actually be out there competing, repping their country. Their players really showing in, showing out, and give some competition. And hopefully in the future, full memberships will expand. I mean, I know there is like that country club feel, golf reference, if you understand that, of like, wanting to keep it very tight knit between just like certain people. But, the fact of the matter is, as the sport grows and it gets into more places, it makes more money for everybody. It leads to better competition. It allows, these countries to also get better for people that are originally from natives of their countries to be able to grow and get better. It's just all positive things, man. Tim Tams are fire. Yeah, Tim Tams are lit. They're absolutely lit. I just tried to drink a beer with a lid on. You'll see that shit. Ain't nothing coming out. Okay, my beer's right here. I forgot about this one.
Maybe we should put the other one back.
I normally don't put my beer here because I always hit it, so I always put mine here. So I grabbed that one. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much just going to wrap us up here. Like I said, please stick around. Go to the redirect. If y'all have any other things y'all like to ask or talk about, feel free to send them. But in the next minute or so, we're going to go ahead and close things out. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. Let me pull everything up so I can end the poll. I do appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. It's been another fun stream of cricket. It's been another fun game. I'm glad I was able to do it. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the donos. Megan with the new membership, as well as I believe 15 Australian dollars donated. Nate, I appreciate you coming back and joining us today. It was a lot of fun. It was good hearing from him. Glad that your children are all healthy and doing well. So we'll end the poll here. Who will win? Aussie will take the victory. 50% in the poll. For whatever reason, it's not loading up on my thing, but they won 50%. Yeah, there it is. Scotland 35. Don't care, but I'm here for 10. And then smash that like button, 3%. 359 votes. Appreciate all those votes. And if you haven't hit that like button, please hit it. Real fast. It's just ended. Are y'all getting off like immediately right now, or do y'all want to stay on for a couple minutes? And I'll come hop in and talk for a second too. Ask Dolph. I don't know if he has plans in the morning. Let me know. I'm gonna stay on it. He says you can still come on in. Cool. Tell Dolph to send me a link. And I'll come join in as well. I saw one other comment, bro. Once in a life, please go to a test match in Lord's England, sitting with the E-bar and enjoying it. Super cool. Wait, sitting with a. Wait, you say E-bar? E-bar is a drug. I was confused. A bear? What do you mean a bear? What's a bear? Hopefully in the future, VK. I mean, that's the goal. The goal is to travel, be able to go to all these different events that we're experiencing through the TV, meet all the people in person that we met through here, and we'll go from there. You got that yapping on Superman. Yo, shout out Yapper Gang. Where's the code at, Non? You said yapping, you didn't say yapper, and you messed. Oh, see, and I messed it up too. So let's go ahead and send y'all over to Dolph. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Stay here. Click that join now button. Go check out Dolph 17 nonfiction, and I'll be over there as well for a little bit. I gotta remember how to work all this stuff. Boom. 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 Catch y'all later. Cheers.